Either way, give me a second here. My camera
Here,
demands.
I'll DM it to you so that way you have it.
Thank you. I'm over here crashing out at the idea of why won't you sync with my mouth? But you know, I think it's better now. Hopefully.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. This is
Yeah?
stolen content.
Who would have
They
thought?
stole this. They stole this from the Stark Tank. This isn't even the original channel.
Who would have thought? Me over here just going, hey, is that a Slurmcore remix of Virtual Insanity? Yes. Is it somehow worse than the version that was already made before it? Yes. What happened?
You know, sliding furniture and Jaquiramai or whatever his name is.
Hi, I am here. Hello, Zanyot. We're currently talking about our favorite gacha rolls, like how in Chaos Zero Nightmare they have Taiho at home. You don't understand. I need to get into this game now. It's not fair, but you know. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no. I'm happy that I got Taiho at home. She looks like Taiho and she's built like Tharja.
Yeah, that sounds about right. What do we know?
Good.
What do we know about the IGJN Taiho? Frankly speaking, she was built tough. Or tough. And for some reason that went all the way to her chest and never anywhere else. I don't know what to tell you.
What matters is that Azure Lane is borderline porn and Brown Dust 2 is actual porn.
But which one has a story?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. You think I don't know? I used to play Azure Lane. I liked Azure Lane. Where the fuck did my story content go?
I was about to say Brown Dust because literally I got all the fan service units, went, oh, this is pretty cool. What do we got in the first chapter of the story? They didn't even wait until like the first actual story chapter, like story arc to be finished before they were throwing dead kids at me.
Yeah, who would have thought? It's almost as if this game... You know what it is? In the same way that Grand Blue is Baby's first Final Fantasy, this is Baby's first... What do you want to call it? I don't know the actual term for the... What is it? Diofield Triangle Strategy Octopath. That thing, you know what I mean?
Baby's first, I was gonna say real-time strategy, but that's not at all accurate.
Baby's first J-Tactics game, how about that?
Yep, Baby's first tactics game. There you go. Baby's first tactics game, and we put like ass and titty on the cover just to reel you in.
Which is weird, because frankly speaking, there is a Disgaea gacha. I hear it's not all that good, but it has Valvatoras in it, so you know, I'm allowed to like it.
Rave is mandated to like it because it has the Disgaea name slapped on it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And Laharl is somewhere in that game.
You tell him at some point I'm gonna play Disgaea 4, but you know.
He's gonna clap his hands together like a fucking seal, I promise you.
You don't understand. We need to unlock Priere, but at the You don't understand. There's weird nuns in that game. It's peak.
No, but you don't understand.
You don't understand, but at the same time, you know.
We have thought crimes to commit.
Like, actual thought crimes or without the GH?
Metaphorical thought crimes perpetrated by the Japanese government.
Understandable.
That's a guy wearing a suicide vest. I don't think we got into that part in the game. Well, thank you, intro.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't been able to talk all week, and it's affecting my mental state. I need to be in a different angle.
I woke up at some point today with my throat feeling extra dry and scratchy. So I'm gonna power through that, and I have like 6 bottles of water.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm just here like, hey, look at that. Water. My addiction to cough drops. Resonating.
Coffee. Drops.
Let me ask you very nicely, chat. Would you like a nice fresh pot of coffee? Would you like to help me get sponsored by Trade Coffee so I can actually like coffee?
You know, Ichi?
Yes?
I thought of something very, very, very pertinent.
Yes, my zombified friend?
We've been asking where's Kusabi this entire time, but we have been asking the really important question.
How's Kusabi?
Where's Big Dick?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Me and Sheepit have been talking about that over the week, and it's just like,
Where's Akira?
Is not Akira. That's the issue. Whoa. I dropped my controller right
Not
on my
only
power
is
strip.
Uehara
That
not
almost killed the stream.
Akira, I don't think we even know who the fuck Uehara is yet.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to find out. I think we've been gapping long enough at this point. I'm gonna be real with you. We're on a
Serial yapping for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's almost as if we're streamers, and frankly, that requires a little bit of preamble. You know what I mean? Let me see.
It do be like that.
I want to go to a place where I'm allowed to read, and this ain't it. There we are. Even still, once again, everybody, welcome once again to the fabulous world of political discourse with the 25th Ward. What's the politics? Mailmen are out to kill you. Do something about it.
Mailmen are out to kill you. The cops are actual, for real rapists and groomers.
Oh. You see right
Tokyo
there.
Morishima has a boat and a turtle.
A turtle.
And he can speak to dead dudes.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Gas. That is why we yap for so long, because you can't help but say shit like that with no filter.
Yeah, precisely. I mean, it's factual.
It's factual, but that doesn't mean it's
I hate talking. I know it's not demonetizable. I just really hate talking in code.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Frankly speaking, if
someone said the word grape to me in the context that you're thinking of, and I wanted to punch them in the mouth.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm of the genuine opinion that kind of robs it of its severity, you know?
Yes, exactly. That being said, I will be able to hit. The frustration's going to stack, and the first person I hit, it's going to be a guaranteed crit.
Yeah,
their head will come off.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've been lifting about 200 pounds per job as of late, and frankly speaking, I'm just over here just like, oh, you know the concept of compound interest, right, chat? Needless to say, these arms will become my midsummer upgrade, but you know. Naturally, as we're over here discussing life, the universe, and the concept of creatine, we need to decide what we're doing, because frankly speaking, last time, God help us, there was a lot happening in Matchmaker, but you know.
There usually is.
So, I'm gonna ask you really quickly, would you like to start with a correctness chapter, or a placebo chapter?
We'll start with correctness because of the fact that when we get to placebo, my voice is going to be irreparably fucked by the end of it.
Yes, 500 cigarettes.
Electride.
My favorite Pokemon. I will keep it a buck with you, chat. I haven't gotten to do anything voice acting related all week, so we'll see how this goes. Meanwhile, in the Heinous Crimes Unit...
Jabroni is still missing.
Why is Jabroni crashing out in the street?
Jabroni's doing too much. He's doing way too much.
Mm-hmm. Last night, a murdered woman's body was found. As for the woman's identity, we're stumped. Kanako Sugaya, Natsuki Shimizu, Harue Kuzunaga, Raido Kuzunoha, Kaori Kumai, Genko Sudo, Sawako Tokunaga, Mai Natsuyaki. When we tried to work out her identity, all of these IDs came up. Was she a spy or something? We asked the government to check her out, but none of those IDs produced a match. Was I Akama? I don't remember.
I think I was Akana. We don't have a single clue.
We do have a clue. The- These aren't this woman's only IDs. Her identity is hidden somewhere, and it hasn't come to the surface.
I think you had Aoyama.
I'm pretty sure it was you, because I remember that certain yes. I understand it all.
Oh wait, this is the weirdo necrophiliac. I remember this guy.
Correct.
Hannon, you don't think she was a diver, do you?
This woman may lead us to the divers, and possibly to Kurumizawa himself.
You think that?
Kurumizawa? Yeah, but this is just my own personal theory.
You're allowed to think that.
The divers are amazing weapons, and the clients of the 25th Ward who developed these weapons worried about their controllability. The demand for divers in a war zone would be unfathomable. So they put everything they had into development. Then, they developed another weapon for the purpose of subjugating the divers. The Observers.
Chief, isn't that a bit far-fetched?
You're a bit far-fetched. Why don't you... I don't even know where I'm going with that.
Atoba, I'm thirsty.
No.
I can't really keep up.
The divers were part of a national policy. Put simply, they're human weapons. The next product after the divers was the Observers.
That's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is that the 25th Ward's establishment was... let me try that again. What's ridiculous is the 25th Ward's establishment is an independent state. Wait, what? This is literally one district in Tokyo. What do you mean they're an independent state?
They're an independent state.
There aren't many ways for a tiny independent state to survive. So they relied on munitions. The Postal Federation was just window dressing to get buyers into the shop. Have you checked this explanation out? As I mentioned, it's just speculation.
That's nonsense.
Your nonsense.
It's really ridiculous, but it just might be on point. Yeah, I think so too. If Akuma says so, then it may be true.
So basically, we need to figure out where this woman came from, right? Yeah, this case has roots. But those roots are extremely deep. Sounds good. Deep roots are the best kind. What do you mean by that? Don't underestimate this stuff, Shinko. This is a dangerous case. It may go beyond the jurisdiction of the HC unit. Do you still want to take this on? Totally. It's connected to Jabroni's disappearance. Are you still sure you want in? Like I said, I'm totally down.
It's got nothing to do with Jabroni, but we're in too. Right. If Akuma's in, then I'm in too.
Well, this is gonna turn into an all-out war. This woman's final ID is Yuki Ishimura. Start there. When we're done, we'll find out that she founded a mining company in the future. Akuma and Aoyama, you find her identity. Shinko and Uehara, you go after the perp. I'll work on my own.
Got it. Got it.
Got it. That is all. Now get to it. Yes, my name is Uehara.
I replaced all the water at the Heinous Crimes Unit with blue Powerade.
But why? Why would you do
I
that?
felt like it. Chief. Do you have a second?
I have many seconds. What do you need, sure?
It's a bit hard to talk about, but I thought I should tell you.
What?
It's about Jabroni.
He started a Twitch channel, didn't he?
Yeah,
Did you
he
find him?
started a Twitch channel. He called himself Northern Lion, shaved his head bald. It's a whole thing.
Did he kill somebody with hammers?
No, but he doesn't understand how numpad notation works, and that's kind of a problem.
Fighting games. Did you find him?
Yes. He was actually spotted in the field.
Where?
Near that body.
Which body?
He was behaving really strangely.
How strangely? Got it. Who else knows?
Just me. I haven't told anyone yet.
I'll go after Jabroni. Don't say anything to Shinko just yet.
Understood. But, Chief, please be careful.
I'm always careful.
Jabroni isn't who he used to be. He seemed filled with this bloodlust.
I see. Then I'll have to deal with him myself.
Please don't do anything rash.
Don't worry about it, it'll be 47 flavors of fun, as he has made himself an agent of. Now is the time to be rash. Focus on your investigation and don't worry about me. Got it?
Yes.
I'm still very glad I was able to find that jingle. National Reformation? That sort of chicanery will no longer fly. Further advancement for our citizens and defense measures for the protection of citizens. The days are numbered for the government which bows down to its neighbors and courts only power and influence. As an independent state, it's time for us to shape up and strive for perfect administration. Perfect public order. Perfect education. Perfect industry. And perfect defense. We shall not rest in our efforts to provide and sustain the highest echelon of metropolitan life now and forever. What we must strive for is not reformation of the nation, but eradication of the specter we know as the state.
I'm getting war flashbacks.
In this next term, the 25th Ward will make apparent our intentions to become a truly independent community. This is where the real battle will begin. Please, lend your support to the Miko Shiba campaign to lead the 25th Ward to victory. I will not fail to evaluate us all to the next stage, elevate I should say. Help me to help the 25th Ward realize a revolutionary kind of community never before achieved. Send your votes to Miko Shiba. Each and every vote has meaning. Miko Shiba will ensure that your voices will be heard. Every vote counts. Every vote has meaning. Let Miko Shiba show you how meaningful your voices are.
I'm Miko Shiba and I approve this message. Here, have one meaningless ass vote.
Calm down there, jabroni.
Chief, you're looking well.
And you're looking 47. Go back.
I can't go back anymore. I came into contact with Kurumizawa.
You're not digital, are you? You haven't been downloaded onto the blockchain, have you? You met him? So
All
what?
of my apes are gone, Chief.
Well, that's your fault. Stop investing in bullshit. Don't let a dead man dictate your life.
Dead man?
Yeah, like Romeo, coming out February 11th.
You mean Kurumizawa?
Yeah, he doesn't exist.
Yes, he does. I absorbed him, so he's alive inside me now.
Just say you're pregnant and go home so we can get you the medical care you've been needing. So I've just gotta kill you then.
Please, please don't. I've still got things I have to do.
What you have to do is investigate. Investigators investigate. You could be investigating right now as an investigator, but I'm forced to investigate you because you won't investigate the investigation. You know what you're doing, right? Not investigating. Go home, be an investigator. Investigate getting some bitches, but no. Does your job description include being a terrorist?
No, Chief. I am following up on the case. In my own way, I'm going in on this lurid, dark case triggered by Kurumizawa. And in doing so, I traced it all the way back to the mayor. But I'm not going to kill the mayor, so please don't worry.
Jabroni, are you still sane?
My form may change, but my nature remains as it was. I'm still a detective.
Why did you shave your head? Not a bad way of putting it.
So, Chief, please allow me a bit more time to move freely.
No.
I get the feeling that this case can't be cleared without me.
Okay, but I have one condition.
What is it?
Just don't die. I mean it.
Of course. I'm actually still a virgin. That's not true.
That is not
I know
true.
that's not true. I saw it. I saw what you did.
Repeat after me, chat. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to fucking jail.
I reiterate.
This... Wait, what? You know what? He is not like us. You're so right about that.
So, until I take care of that, you know.
I see. I wish I didn't. Well, in that case, you certainly can't just up and die yet. You're like 30. We've seen this movie. Alright then. Come back alive.
Thank you.
You're not welcome. Go to therapy. Meanwhile, at the high-rise apartment in the sky, because there's 40,000 rooms in there.
All of them were windowless and fucked up looking. You'd find better living accommodations in a prison.
Correct. For all we know, this is the prison. This is the apartment complex she lived in. Why do we keep coming back here? And those apartments you can see off in the distance, that's where Kurumizawa planted his roots. What do you think, Uehara? Can you read into it? I think I haven't had speaking lines this entire game. You really are the silent type, aren't you? Whatever. I guess we gotta
I wish I was as cool as Big Dick.
I wish I was as cool as Big Dick. This name doesn't mean anything to me. It was given to me by Pegasus. Nobody believes me.
Yugi boy.
You're going to be my ward in this 25th, Yugi boy.
I'm a married man, Yugi boy. Wait, really? Yes, Yugi boy. Like, to a woman? Yes, Yugi boy.
I miss my wife, Yugi boy. I miss her a lot. I will be back. I guess we gotta investigate the shit out of this place. Let's split up. You'll check all the apartments in this building. Listen, you're gonna need to do legwork and check every nook and cranny. These are the fundamentals of investigation. It's a bitch, but it works. Uehara, get out there and investigate your ass off. If you see anything suspicious, contact me right away. There are no hints in investigation. Check everything. I feel like I'm... Yeah.
The ironic part is she's way nicer to the silent protagonist than she ever was to Jabroni.
What does that say about Jabroni?
I got my eyes on you, Morgan.
It's ironic that we don't have the talk option as Uehara, you know?
Yeah.
Please produce your ID. I will confirm your identity. Also, you know, I feel as though it's been forever since I've actually looked at my register for, what is it? Yanagi, I don't remember if I'm playing your too high or low, you know? Checking.
I think it's about the same.
Your identification has been confirmed. My apologies. Please proceed. I'm tired. I miss my wife.
They paid me 5 yen an hour for this job.
My rent is free, but I can't afford food.
All I do is guard the elevator panopticon. I can't have shit in the 25th ward.
I forgot where I'm going. Am I just going?
All right. Let me pull up the game fact.
Also, I'm not gonna lie to you. Panopticon sounds like a fucking Metal Gear character.
Panopticon.
Doctor, who the fuck is Panopticon? Well, you see, right? The issue in regards to Panopticon is that he used to be an investigator in Alaska, and then he got frostbite.
We have to go to the 75th floor. We really are going to make you scroll the entire wheel up to 75.
It takes approximately 10 minutes to ride the elevator to the 75th floor. God help you if you live on it. It's like taking a bus trip in a box. Welcome everybody to the hallway. Would you like to go to room
We gotta
7?
we have to go to 32.
Understandable. I'm looking at the door real quick.
Hello? Can you please open the fucking door? Who are you?
Who are you? Why are you? Yoki Ishimura isn't here. Please stop showing up like this. It's extremely troublesome.
I need a big pizza.
I don't mind putting a curse on someone.
Oh, I need a big pizza.
But I simply don't have the power to make someone disappear.
I have the power to make a big pizza appear at my door. Now fuck off.
You really do like the whale, don't you?
But it is unintentionally the funniest movie I've ever fucking seen.
Honestly, I'm just over here just like, I'm glad Brendan Fraser is still getting work.
Oh, dude, he's gonna make another Mummy movie.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing stunts again.
More. If it's about Ishimura, please speak with Kaori Kumai. Those two used to work together, so that would be a good place to look. Whatever they were doing was apparently secret, and they wouldn't tell me, but...
Now, if I remember correctly, Kaori Kumai was one of the fake names that she had.
It's her. It's pseudonymic fake name. Now, you said it was 32, right?
35.
35. The age of 35 is in demand. 49 if you're Lucajin, but you know. Let's see. That woman is almost 50 years old. Think about that.
We fucked up.
We fucked up. Help me. Help me. Please.
Hello, I'm here with your delivery for one really big pizza.
Okay, guest. Tell me the ideal pizza.
I'm a simple man. I put bacon, I put banana peppers, I put black olives, I stuff that crust. I fuck up and forget which hallway I walk down. Extra cheese. Yeah, that's my go-to Pizza Hut order.
You call this simple?
Yeah, it is simple.
Me, I'm over here just like, if I'm having a good day, it would be a pizza with chicken and spinach on it. If it's a really bad day, it's a meat lovers.
Like, if I just don't want to order all the extra bullshit because it's expensive, I just get the bacon on it.
Understandable.
Bacon and cheese stuffed crust.
Sometimes just really well diced bacon hits on a pizza, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we talking pizza. Do you remember when Pizza Hut used to do crust flavors? They don't anymore for some reason.
I mean, Domino's bakes days with garlic butter, I guess.
Yeah, but that's Domino's. I don't want to eat cardboard. 32.
All right then, chat. Give me one pizza topping that you enjoyed the most, and I'll rate it 1 through 53. Me over here just going spinach gets a 6, because it makes me strong to the finish.
Olives are on my go-to order.
Good. I'll give that a 11. Open the door.
Fuck up.
Wait, you said 35. I'm an idiot. Let's see here.
No, 32. We have the right door. We have to go to the second floor now.
Bean ball. Bean bomb. Bimple. Imble. I'm not gonna lie to you. For some reason, I cannot help but just find a very tall Bart in the wild, and just it goes, hey, look, everybody.
Knocking on the door.
Hey, look, everybody, it's the good news. We can finally be B's guy. He makes actual YouTube poops. They're good.
Me knocking on the door to room 7532, and all the other person hears is...
You know what? That's me waking up at 5 a.m., you know?
That's especially true if you live in an apartment building. Dude, I remember when I went to Hallmat 2019, the fucking Airbnb we were staying in like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know what the fuck happened to make this happen, but there was like a fucking like a divorce happening in real time in the apartment that was next door to the Airbnb we were staying at.
Oh.
And I'm sitting here like, y'all ain't got no fucking shame or regard for other people. I'm trying to nap, man. I got steps I need to run in the morning.
I'm gonna be real with you. The radio has been playing that Panic at the Disco song. That is exactly
2001.
The Space Odyssey?
No, the room number was 2001.
I hate it here. I love trying to tell a story, but no. Either give me back. I need real estate. Let me see here. Also, Ricotta. You know what, Sheepit?
Hello, Mario.
Hello, Mario. Yes? You'll never fucking take it away from me. I am the Hello Mario guy.
Ricotta's pretty fucking tight.
I'm curious about it. I'll give it a 15. Umai isn't here. You're a detective. You know that she was killed, don't you? Why are you here? Everything ended with her death. Please, leave. Hello, Mario. Goodbye, Mario. Wait. A woman named Sawako Tokunaga? After meeting Tokunaga, Kaori changed. She became a different person. She started wearing weird makeup. really strange eyeliner. It was bright orange for some reason. It was like she was trying too hard to look sexy. She was such a plain girl. What was she doing? Feeling herself out? You don't do that here. That's
Pouring
all
yourself out for Bitcoin to the digital man.
Mm-hmm. That's about all I can tell you. For some reason, Calvary changed. She started looking at women in gacha and basing her personality.
We gotta
off
go
of
to
it.
the 3rd floor. Room 3017.
But for real though, I'm over here thinking to myself, I can't think whether or not I like other cheeses other than mozzarella on a pizza, but at the same time, you know, there are worse options.
Ricotta's really good. It's the cheese that goes in calzones.
Right.
So it's like the really creamy, fluffy cheese.
You know what? I can work with that. It works in lasagna, it can work on a pizza.
Lasagna.
Yeah, everybody's favorite Final Fantasy skill, lasagna. I know about them. I know their secret.
Roasted sweet corn, cream sauce, peaches, prosciutto, ricotta, and basil. It's got prosciutto on it, so it has my vote.
Honestly, I've never really had prosciutto. I'd like to fix that at some point.
Go to Aldi.
Oh, all right, Shadow.
You can get
right.
you can get Aldi's or you can go to Aldi's and get prosciutto for like $5 a pack.
You know what? That's an idea. I just need to find an Aldi.
Or Trader Joe's. It's all the same store.
Ironically enough, Trader Joe's is closer to me, but you know, it has to do with the customs of this town. Codes that outsiders wouldn't understand are like boundary lines. They wanted to set up their own special territory, I guess. I still remember watching X, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yuki Ishimura, Kaori Kumai, and Sawako Tokunaga were members of the Even Numbers Club. It was a group of people whose apartment numbers all consisted of even numbers apart from 0. They used the town's public space as their headquarters. Like, secretly though, you know. As for these 3, in the back of the relaxation room, there's a dead-end hallway. That was their hallowed ground. It was like there was some sort of magnetic field, like an invisible force field, like an invisible boatmobile, or something preventing other people from entering. Yuki Ishimura and Sawako Tokunaga were also members of another group as well, the Corner Room Syndicate. Their apartments were corner rooms, so the prices were higher than other apartments. That's like a status symbol in this town. Kaori Kumai must have been lonely. But what's strange is that Kaori Kumai was also a member of yet another organization. It's called the Earth Federation.
Space Noids!
Suda51 likes Gundam, who would have thought? It's composed of residents living in the single-digit floors between 2F and 9F, which are closest to the ground. After meeting Gekko Sudo in the Federation, Kumai changed somewhat. She also became addicted to gacha. Just a little bit. She wasn't able to eat ginger, but she became able to eat it. And okra too.
Okra?
Okra. I'm gonna be real with you. Okra is super overrated, even as that kind of vegetable.
Do they have soul food in the 25th Ward?
I believe it. I have no idea why or how. Maybe she suddenly got really into vegetables. She probably had a little garden of on her balcony, found a tiny bit of happiness. Searched for recipes on the internet and spent her days cooking them up. Warming up her household. I can't tell whether it was Gekko Suda that was making her happy or what. I love okra fried personally. You know what? You have that take and I appreciate it. Me, I'm over here just thinking to myself, I've never had a good experience with okra, you know? Why am I doing this? I just want to go back to the hallway.
Fuck off. Leave me alone. I'm trying to play League of Legends.
It's 2005.
All right, what floor are we? What floor are we on?
Yes.
4?
4? 3.
Okay, we have to go to the 4th floor.
Yes, the 4th floor of the 24th Ward high-rise building.
4001.
Affection of 4001. Hello, Wait, what is her name? I don't remember. I don't play FGO anymore. Which is a shame, because I like that one. She's the foreigner. She's the one that's basically Cthulhu, you know?
Oh, are you talking about Yang Guifei?
She basically, her whole deal is she was such a brat, it literally affected policy in China.
Yep, that's the one.
All right.
4001. I got this one. I have something funny I want to do.
It sounded like you wanted to do a Christopher Walken bit for a second.
I'm Sudo. I'm trying to record an episode of Christopher Walken through. How can I help you? Your investigation, it needs more cowbell. I see. It's so sad losing her. I have nothing now. Jesus Christ. There's nothing left in my heart but this YouTube channel. Oh, about the neighbor. Genko and Kumai were close. They were always talking about bringing things into space. By space, they meant the top floor. Apparently, they were worshipped. They worshipped Yuki Ishimura, who lives up there. Kamako Sugaya was called the home garden monster. She was also really enamored of the top floor.
I was about to say, is she the reason I see so much HGTV?
Now I feel like having their recipes evaluated on the top floor was pretty much what they lived for. Just... I don't want to badmouth anyone, but... I feel like Natsuki Shimizu and Haruo Kuzunaga had something to do with Genko's murder.
Haruo Kuzunaga sounds like an SMT protagonist, and you know exactly why.
Kuzunoha!
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is just a hunch. I feel something really dangerous about those two. It may just be my mistake, though.
It may, in fact, be a mistake. Just like
Fuck
me,
off,
continue.
you need more cowbell.
I'm wondering why I'm not getting any mouth tracking on my model. Give me a sec. Give me a brief second here. I hate Logitech, but let's see.
You gotta go to 5001.
This is not true, Logitech. I actually like this camera. It was cheap, it was affordable, it works. But also over here, just like I need more experimentation. What matters is that you can see my mouth moving, right, Batheads? I hope so.
One day I'll have to get V-Bridger and figure out how the fuck to use that on my phone in conjunction with my desk setup.
You have an iPhone?
I sure do.
Then you have V-Bridger.
Yeah, but I also like fiddling with my phone in the middle of the street.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That might be a problem.
You're tiddly and you need your winks, but let's see.
I have to do my gacha dailies.
Why aren't you streaming your gacha dailies then? Are you a detective? What a coincidence. The detective was just here earlier. Said they were looking for Hathaway and Natsuki. So you're looking for them too. They're real harpies. Natural born harpies. committing insurance fraud and acting as middlemen for new illegal drugs, like cinnamon and ChatGPT. They were even selling them too. They had a shop where they sold cell replication enzyme water, you know? What the fuck
does that even mean?
Genuinely. What are we talking about here? You have enzyme water. It came free with the food you eat, but I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I want to talk about Mont Blanc instead.
Say the line. We're still gonna talk about that Mont Blanc thing. I guess they had a lot of clout. I guess they had YouTube tutorials or something. And they were pretty clever. And they were pretty threatening too. They were really in the shit. But usually doing that sort of business, people start talking at some point, right? But you never heard rumors about them. It's strange. By the way, maybe the day before they disappeared, Hadaway and Natsuki were uncharacteristically scared, saying they'd been called up to space. Looks like nothing even those two could stand up to Yuki Ishibura. They must have been into some really sketchy shit together. I don't know what this voice was, chat, but I hope you enjoy it. So many different residents here in this fantastic place. We've got 40,000 of them.
75.
Whoa, okay.
We're finally done with this shit.
In the grim darkness of the 20th millennium, there was only crime.
In the grim darkness of the 25th ward, there was only Robot Randy.
You know what? I could go for some Robot Randy right now. Let's see. 7501.
You'd think that. No, 7532. Back the way we came.
What the fuck is wrong with this place?
We went the wrong way.
We went the wrong way. This fucking apartment building looks the same. It's green. It's like the Red Room, but green.
You know, I can smell this apartment building.
It smells like formaldehyde and years-old Mountain Dew they never replaced in the lobby vending machine.
I say that specifically because of the fact that in New York, most of the old apartment buildings all smelled like fucking like drying paint and asbestos.
I was about to say Cats?
Nope.
Cats the musical?
You think anybody can afford Cats?
No. Can you please hit this sucks button?
This sucks, man.
He said the thing, I clapped. 732, you said.
Yep.
This door.
Yeah, okay, I thought you hit back, and I was about to say, what the fuck are you doing?
Hello.
Perfumey smell. Yeah, no, at least newer apartment buildings, they smell like hotels, you know, where everything smells like faintly of bleach. But like what I'm thinking of is it's musty, it smells like lead, it smells like fucking old asbestos paint.
Let me ask you an important question. Which is the stim smell, bleach or bleach powder?
Bleach. Like regular bleach.
Understandable.
Hallway. Where's the stairway?
Wait,
there's a stairway that we're... Yeah, we went to 7532, right?
Right.
We hit move, we went to the hallway.
I'm in the hallway. There's another hallway. You know
okay,
what?
let's retrace our steps.
Yes, I'm going back to 732 because 732 represents 750,032 different problems with the 25th ward. Namely, its housing environment.
Check the door.
Check the door. Give me a second.
We'll check the door one more time. We're gonna look.
Hello, Mario.
Okay, we're gonna go back. Hallway. Wait. Oh no,
Wait,
I got it
wait.
wrong. We were supposed to go to the 80th floor.
There's an 80th floor.
I guess so.
I feel like I'm playing the elevator game. You know, the one where we just keep riding the elevator in weird combinations and that sends us to the next dimension.
Yeah, it sends us straight to hell and puts a demon in the elevator with us.
You played Faith. You know this.
Do not be afraid, John.
Don't be afraid, John.
Oh god, my voice is starting to go a little bit.
Oh.
And now I have the hiccups. Oh, awesome.
Don't worry about it. Just close your eyes and tell the hiccups to fuck off. That's how it works, right?
I could just remove my diaphragm.
Empty your diaphragm.
I'm sure
Empty
the staples aren't actually healing over or anything. I could just reach in there and yank it out.
That's what I do with my voice box, and that's why it's so inconsistent when I'm actually doing labor. But you know, Rival, sorry for not being here today. The late gig sure has been a hoot. Hey, don't I know what that feels like? How's it going? I'm gonna be real with you. These parts are in definite need of some WD-40, but I'm all right.
All right, 8001.
You know what? Since you are here, Sace, could you please snooze that ad for me? Oh, you've come all the way here. Good work, detective. Or maybe I should call you Kamui Uehara.
You can call me Big Dick.
No. I see what your pants look like. Forgive my
Medium dick.
Forgive my late introduction. I'm the Yuki Ishimura you've been looking for. We've met before, a long time ago. Do you remember? Do you remember? The 35th night of December?
I'm pretty sure we met her in the very, 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 very beginning of the game when they were yapping about criminal power and shit. Shit.
I believe it. Also, wow, that is actually kind of aggressive. Are you okay?
Oh, hey.
This snooze store won't allow me. I'm at Snooze. Why are you buying stream access at the Snooze store? I see. I guess it makes sense that you wouldn't. It was sort of one-sidedly targeting you after all. In the end, I wasn't able to adjust to you guys. My boss was really mad. Oh, I'm not going to kill you here. Taking you on unarmed would be reckless. Let's get down to business. Kanako Sugaya. It's Ugaya. Blah, 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 blah.
Kanako Sugaya.
Exactly.
Gordon.
Natsuki Shimizu. Haruo Kuzunaga. Kari Kumai. Genko Sudo. Sabako Tokunaga. Mai Natsuyaki. I adjusted all of them. This was the result of gathering a huge number of opinions stating that I should do so. Those who would disrupt order have no place in this town. Those women perpetrated all sorts of crimes, big and small. But the crimes all felt the same size to people. Conning people out of money, leaving bicycles and umbrellas in the public space, ganging up to bully people right out of town, smoking cigarettes in the balcony, setting up a murder to look like a suicide, having a barbecue on the roof. It's all the same. People only think of crimes as crimes. In densely populated places, all crimes carry the same weight. Maybe it's a bit sad that people aren't able to forgive people. But the view is really great here, isn't it? I'm protecting this town up from here on the top floor with lovely views. You've already met with Nakane, right? He is the future incarnate. You must have felt it too. You feel it too, don't you? He's pretty much the only human being who can create permanent peace. The pretty much partisan assumption. I have yet to meet any human who can surpass Nakane. So... Anyway, in order to achieve his ideals, I made a request to the divers. Don't you think it's absolutely wonderful that people like us who are considered fit for this cursed society can become one of the most important components of fixing what's broken about the 25th Ward? We plan to turn this town into a utopia under Nakane. A place where people can feel comfortable and safe being administered. All lives in this town will be blessed. And these lives will be fulfilling and long, and they will die. And then they will die. We will create a world without crime. We're working toward the same goal as you, the police. How's that concert going, by the way? We need to keep...
you take.
We need to keep outside elements like that Kurumizawa guy from being born. A necessary evil, necessary to uphold the order in this town. That's what we are. Anyway, let's leave all that bullshit at last. Please, go back to my Natsuyaki's room. The first room you touched, 7501. There you'll find traces of Kurumizawa.
My God, this is a whole lot of walking.
Getting your steps in, my boy? The next time we meet, I hope I'm unarmed again. Sorry, gotta go to sleep, work in the morning. Don't worry about it. I hope this tone I'm doing to basically go, I'm observing you right now, has lulled you to sleep in some regard. I hope you get some
observe
rest,
these
Anna.
nuts.
You're something of an observer, aren't you? You should observe getting some bitches. 75, good. You should observe why you're so maidenless. They're making a maidenless flavor of gamer subs right now. I think it's for you.
5532.
For real though, I have yet to actually buy any gamer subs. I would like to. I hear good things. It's literally just pre-workout.
It's pre-workout with all the extra shit.
Maybe I just need something clean in my system to make these rusty parts stop grinding together, you know what I mean? What's that, forever
Oh, my
chemicals? In my opinion, everything is forever chemicals. Let's see.
Oh man, I love yummy microplastics.
What's in Miyako Abima's fruit gummy? Fruit? Gum?
Microplastics, the microwave.
The microwape?
Shut up! I hate it.
I'm gonna be real with you, Nigella Lawson doesn't exist for me except for that one bit.
The microwave. I keep hiccuping. This is a problem.
I'm sorry to hear it. I would ask you to down your drink to drown it, but I'm not gonna do that. What I am gonna do is ask, we're at 75032, what happened? Nobody's here. Bing bong. Bimbo. Bimbo. Bimble. Bimble. Thimble. Thimble. Apparently, it doesn't know what the sound thimble makes, but let's see.
Yeah, that was 7532, right?
Yeah. Either way, we are in the middle of an ad break, so at the same time, we'll take a moment for Gas to figure out if he's gonna be okay, you know what I mean?
Oh, kill me.
No, I can't do that. You're literally...
In other news...
Yeah?
I did get my Kodomine Kirai cosplay in.
Ooh, say it with me now, chat.
Yoda
Smiles.
Kobe.
You know what? I'm getting the whole bit since we have a second here. I forgot to put Scotty on. There we go. Give me a second here. I need to do some voice acting. Let's see. Yorokobe Shonen. Kimi no nega wa yoyoku kanao. I butchered that, but you understand. And then I immediately get a picture of a nun girl from Data Live. That's how you know that Kotamine is a bit of a freak. I'm gonna be real with you. I used to be the Neptunia fan. I like Sunako's artwork. I really never got into Data Live, you know what I mean? Which is weird because it's just like it's one of those particular light novels that exists in the headspace of what if life were a dating sim? What if we really do wish we didn't have to make life a dating sim, but we can't get these girls to calm down otherwise, you know what I mean?
You'd be like that.
It really be like that for some reason. And then there's Shido Itsuka. Why the fuck is he forced to do this, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real here. I know people who only like Data Life for the Walnut Lady with the guns and the Kabbalah, but you know. I'm not even kidding about that. One of her techniques is literally called Zen, and I'm just thinking to myself, hey, look, this girl is an Abno before Abnos were a thing, huh?
We had Abnos before Abnos were a thing. They were called SCPs.
Correct. I don't know where I'm going today, but we should be talking more anyway. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. First of all, once again, I do thank you very kindly, Badheads, for continuing to support this venture, even if I'm streaming less, because frankly speaking, you know, I gotta pay the rent somehow, but even still. On top of that, I am debating whether or not we do a one-off Wednesday stream to be a proof of concept of me doing more fighting game content, because people tell me I'm really good about that.
I'm having a gut feeling thing right now. Let's try 75,001.
What? How do I escape the elevator? Let me leave.
But we're already on the 75th floor.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna go in the elevator and go into the true 75th floor. Welcome to the true man's floor. Steel Ball Run
Welcome
comes out
to
in March.
floor 75,001. Let's try that.
Affection of 75,001. This will be the decisive Tang strategic victory we've been looking for.
Fuck, the guy lied to me.
So, you came here after all. Do you remember this number? It's your administration number. That's right. This is the correct answer, Kamui.
Hey, look over here. Kamui.
Wait.
Ah, shit, my voice cracked. Hold on. Kamui.
I'm from the post office. I've got a delivery. This is the post office. Is anyone home? Don't die pretending you're not home. Please open the door. Please let before things get open. I will open whatever may happen. Whenever you do get run away, you can't escape the sound. Don't try anything reckless. The rest of the follow the district. Have you forgotten this one? You prepared for its consequences.
Are you even touching the keyboard?
No, adjustments required. Adjustments. Please open the door. Adjustment is necessary. You're the one who's about to be adjusted. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, look, everybody. It's Freak.
It's Freak. Affectionate? Question mark?
No, wait. Why are you speeding along? Let me see. Let me have my bit once, Mr. Goichi Suda. Give me a brief second here. I deserve it. I've had a very long week. I think we can all enjoy 1-800.
It's the Freak phone.
It's the Freak phone. Let's see. Uehara, respond. This is Kuroyanagi. This is Ariana Grande according to the speech to text. Hey.
Kuro-san, it's me.
Why are you bald? Jabroni? What the hell are you doing there?
Sorry for worrying you.
I'm not exactly fucking worried, but what the hell are you doing there?
I'm really sorry. I wanted to at least call you, but the timing just wasn't right. Or rather, I was frustrated with myself for not being able to get into the proper condition to call. You know?
No.
As an adult, I really wanted to handle this properly, but I guess this just all sounds like excuses.
Motherfucker. Fuck your excuses. Just tell me what the fuck you're doing there.
I processed Uehara.
Wait. Really? What? Why?
He was Kamui.
He was Kamui? And how the fuck would you know that?
I've gained the ability of observation. It's like a special power or something.
You have eyes. We all have them, dipshit. They came with your biology. Observation? What the hell are you talking about? What in the fuck have you been doing this whole time? Huh? Answer me!
I met with Kurumizawa. That's all.
You're still young, jabroni. Getting so influenced by others shows how young you are. Kurumizawa swallowed your ass right up.
That's not true. Please, don't berate me so much. I actually beat Kurumizawa.
You may think that.
He lost to me.
I don't give a shit about wins and losses.
But this sort of thing is important to a man.
That's why men are bullshit. Always looking for a goddamn fight.
Udo-san, you're pretty battle-ready yourself.
That doesn't mean the same thing. There's a meaning to battle. It's not just about winning.
But now, all we can do is win.
All we can do is win, no matter what?
Hunting Kamui is like my job. Observers are basically a system of keeping the balance. I finally came to understand that.
Jabroni, what the fuck are you?
Me? Sorry, I'm running out of power. Udo-san, just one more thing.
What?
And
then Shiryabu went to go deliver his Uber Eats. There are always more accidents on days when the wind is strong. That's one thing I've learned in my 30 years on this job. I've come to many conclusions over the years, but none of them ever mean jack shit. At the same time, These 30 years have also taught me that one wordless man also means absolutely jack shit. There aren't many things you can accomplish by stacking up smaller things. The motto, build up these small conclusions and work hard and austerely, used to be the source of my will to work hard, but now it just feels empty and meaningless. The moment it started feeling meaningless, that meaninglessness grew exponentially and overcame me completely. This lonely emptiness freezes my heart over. When I feel the autumn breeze, the omen of that meaninglessness pains my entire body. I can't take it anymore. I want to fit into society. I want to become a part of society and be on the same side that brings chance. I want vindication from the bottom of my heart. Something in which I can feel pride. The only thing that satisfies my cold, empty heart is being a delivery man. Nope. This sort of campaign isn't gonna resonate with anyone. Also, what the hell is with that tagline? What's even the point of that? This needs to be fixed. Ad copy is something that flashes in front of the public's eyes. So it's like electricity in that it needs to flow instantaneously. Don't just give people a bunch of bullshit. Find the exact points and bring them together. Do you know Reiklum, the soccer player? I probably butchered that, I'm sorry. Bringing the points together requires precision, like Reiklum. That guy's a beast. You need to be a beast when it comes to getting to the point. I mean, we're pros. So let's work like pros. You're misunderstanding the meaning of promotion. What ad agency is this? Wait. I don't even know who's that supposed to be. It's Dento. It's Dento. This is supposed to be a positive campaign for the Postal Federation. This can't be a Dento job. That's only on the surface. We need the power to twist the facts of those delivery men going out of control. Power. We need power. The power of love. This promotion needs to be lighter, something more bawdy, to play with the desires of the public. Send the positive message that the delivery men are here to protect the people, that they're white knights. Get a bunch of juicy gossip out there, the kind of shit that'll get these victims to stop thinking of themselves as victims. The good intentions of the delivery men caused a tragic accident. This is the perfect chance to appeal to the people's good sense. You gotta make them think, but comfortably. Use an optimistic topic to get the people to think. People get caught up in thinking and repeat the same meaningless cycle without realizing it. They need more stimulation. You gotta aim for the people out there who are starving for stimulation. That's how you run a campaign. You gotta control the people. When people move, the world moves. That's our job. Adjust the people, shake the world. I saw a lot of flickering on your model there, Gast. Are you alright?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I was sitting here looking at it like, I'm not saying anything. I'm not moving. Why is it flickering?
I don't even know what to tell you. Give me 1 second here. I am adjusting my tracking real quick. Calibration. It's not real, but we can hopefully work with this. Did you
It's haunted.
Moon's haunted. Mike's haunted. camera's haunted. I'm the ghost inside your computer. Please. Don't exercise me. I like being here. Did you meet with Jabroni? Yeah, I'm in the wrong window. There we go. No, just over the phone. We made contact. You're whatting your tracking? I am recalibrating my tracking. You know, to be able to mouth off at you
We're
specifically.
adjusting the tracking.
Yes. Don't worry, I'm with the Regional Adjustment Bureau. They just haven't given me my suit yet.
Don't worry, I'm from the government and I am here to help.
You know you can trust me because I'm allergic to chestnuts. I haven't eaten a single Mont Blanc in my life. He doesn't seem to be human anymore. But he was calm and collected. He may be calm, but he's acting like a psycho killer. I'll take care of it myself. And that's what he wants too. So that's how it's gonna be. Kuro, is there nothing you can do about this? There isn't. He's a Kurumizawa copycat. Violent criminals need to be processed. You're the most calm of all. Why does the HC unit need to start killing each other off? And that's how Jabroni wants it? Is that not okay? As long as that's really what he wants. What do you mean? What if you're being set up to take each other out? And what if that is somehow related to Kurumizawa's existence? I doubt that. It's impossible. I can't be stopped. Kuro, that guy has already died once. Don't forget that. Nor what it means to kill him a second time. I'm gonna process him taking all of that into account. Well, as long as you stay calm and cool. I just don't want to make any more sacrifices. The HC unit is a part of me. Wait. Okay, that is still hot, but okay. For me, the HC unit is like your own physical body for you and your Jabroni. And I'm sick and tired of the pain of losing it. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect the HC unit. By any means necessary. So, Kuro, I'm leaving Jabroni up to you. I understand. Behold a man. Hello, Mario. How are you, Baka? I tried one last month. I did extensive research and found a single place that had them in the area. How were they? Also,
Kamui is a thing of the past. And this is where he gets cut off.
Why he got that Green Lantern glow going?
I'm a digital man. I invested in Bitcoin.
This man is a JPEG. You need to sell him. He's extremely fungible. That will cut off his powers.
Actually, he may already be cut off. I exist for the purpose of ending Kamui. An existence that erases an existence. Only the shell remains, and the contents are gone.
Like the shell of a chestnut?
Or maybe someone took them away. I can't see Kamui at all. Unless I erase Kamui's existence, my own existence will have no reason to be.
Ryan Reynolds signed back with the DC. Oh no, Green Lantern sequel. Correct, but let's see about that. There.
Actually meaningless. Even if Kamui's proliferating copies are eradicated, not only will Kamui not disappear, but his very existence will increase. This is a battle for both my and Kamui's existence. Kill the specter of Kamui. Just keep thinking of that.
Drown out the static. Eradicate everything and then listen closely. The signal you'll hear inside the quiet calm is the key to knowing Kamui. Proceed calmly and carefully, and then boldly and powerfully. What would Kuro-san do at a time like this?
Probably drag you by your bald head back to the HC unit. I'm hoping to find a real one now that it's more in season for them. I would be very glad for your notes on the matter. I can't eat them because, again, peanut allergy, but at the same time, I'm curious, you know? Tell me what the mayor really is.
I don't know what that means.
It means exactly what it sounds like. What the hell is Mayor Mikoshiba?
I think he's a good mayor. The 25th Ward isn't that bad. The mayor has made some big achievements.
I'm not a very patient man. Michiru, how much longer are you going to continue to fuck with me?
I'm just being honest. I have no ulterior motives.
So you downgraded into a little punk. Sakaguchi must be spinning in his goddamn grave.
He's clinging to the field, going to cause anything to move.
The detectives need to move. If we don't move, nothing moves.
Not true. That way of thinking isn't correct. The stupidity and the beauty that we call this case has made me transparent.
So?
You don't understand anything, do you? The case itself is still. The detectives fixate on the results of movement. The detectives don't move. We inhabit the case. Actually, no, it's not that simple. We're entrenched in the case.
That's just wordplay. You're chasing logic and losing sight of the nature of the thing. Michiru, open your eyes. You're not a detective anymore.
Yes, I made a clean break. I wanted to be clean. I can't go back to the 24 wards anymore.
Because of that case?
The residual image won't go away. I've been scarred deeply.
That case. When you first met Jabroni. Oh boy, deep lore. Meanwhile, at the mega store.
There's a kind of afterglow here too.
The afterglow of shopping for big deals?
I'm getting real Renee Magritte vibes.
Explain.
Are you familiar with the surrealist painter?
Not exactly. You know what? I'm looking up examples. Give me a second here. Renee McGreer, you said.
Magritte. I'll post the picture.
Understandable.
Like, it is the exact same vibe.
Give me a second here, chat. I need to look at fine art, but let me see here. Ni hao, fine art. You're so right about that.
He'd weave his way between the human senses and create a sort of focal point. That much I understand.
You ever think about how Suda said he wrote every correctness chapter in a day each? Because I do, and that makes these chapters even crazier. I can understand that for sure. I'm over here just like, hey, look at that. When I really want to write, I really want to write, you know what I mean?
Speed running the narrative. So much so that it's like a Lynchian nightmare by the time you're done with it.
Well, I say here, everybody, if you can believe it, it's a gotcha addict once again.
But what's beyond that? I need to read the Afterglow. Beyond that point. Kamui's Afterglow. Become one with Kamui. In both body and mind. No, that's not it. Something isn't right. Yeah, that's totally wrong. It isn't about this. I can't let these theories string me along. Overcome the theories and break through. That's it. This feeling. Make your consciousness transparent. Feel the movement of the people's thoughts. Past the point of transparency. Is this it? There's something here. Oh yeah, Kuro-san. Come to understand this now. You don't become one with a person, you become a point with a person. Kamui lives inside a point because he's a oh my god.
I'm not hitting buttons. I don't know what to tell you.
This is the point of observation. It lies buried in people. It mixes with people.
Like Kool-Aid?
Become a point and create a focal point. Kamui's right there. Kuro-san, I'm not wrong, am I?
You're a little bit wrong, but you've got the spirit. I think it's cursing you.
Shiroyabu was new and refreshing. That's how I felt. Like tomorrow, a future, that sort of image. It's something I didn't feel in Kodai. But there's something familiar.
It had some dangerous qualities. Plenty of them. He really broke out of his shell.
Felt that too. That omen.
Oh, omen. That's not it, Michiru. Look, you don't have to hide it anymore. I can see it, you know. The entire picture.
I see. So you know then. Not good. Not good at all.
You want me to tell you what I see in this picture?
That's dangerous.
You're dangerous.
Leave it at that. Please understand your own position. You know full well that I'm not like the same Michiru Kosaka I used to be. We'll just end up killing each other.
Well, there's no turning back for me either. Being dragged along and toyed with by Kamui and Kurumizawa, and then seeing Jabroni get all fucked up. I can't just sit here and keep quiet about it.
Shiroyabu made his own choice. He chose the path of war.
It's you. You're the one who drew up this roadmap to war. And who brought Kurumizawa and Jabroni together?
Kurumizawa isn't my pawn. You're reading too far into things.
Jabroni is after the mayor. What does that mean?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Is it not about who would profit if Mayor Mikushiba, who has been fighting against the 24 wards, were to fall?
So you think the 24 wards are involved?
All the 24 wards are involved. You know this as well as I do. Yeah. It's you, Michiru. You're gonna believe. Who's gonna believe that you, a frontier supporter, have the best interests of the 25th ward in mind? Definitely not me.
This is really starting to get silly. Otoba, you're a dangerous spot here.
You're wearing sunglasses at night and you want to talk about being silly? I'm fully aware of the danger. And I'm also fully prepared to settle this with you.
That's wonderful. How are you able to have such a sense of duty? I'm interested in the driving force behind that.
Well, I'm the section chief. I've got my responsibilities.
I've got responsibilities myself. Responsibilities to the syndicate.
That isn't responsibility. It's nothing but an irresponsible conspiracy.
Conspiracies come with big responsibilities, you know?
I feel like they're just talking around each other. Meanwhile, on the highway,
I met with Kamui.
whose Beatles album is this?
Kamui is here. Kamui was here. Kamui took advantage of the sensation to commit crimes. It all makes sense. The role of the observers is to communicate with Kamui. Take hold of the point and wait for Kamui. Then receive messages from Kamui. Kurumizawa was a surrogate. He only existed to receive messages from Kamui. He was an operative. Kamui, as the main character of all this, is of an invisible existence. He's still in the point. Even now at this moment, Kamui is here next to me. Kurumizawa wasn't a copy of Kamui. He inherited Kamui's very will. Why?
Why?
Fundamentally, what exactly is it that Kamui has? What is Kamui's will? I need to meet with him. That will speed things up. How can I make contact?
I'm not gonna lie to you. The moment it said that'll speed things up, I was picturing it just immediately speeding up the text like it's been doing.
I thought you were going to be like, I imagined a car speeding into Shuriabu and killing him instantly.
I mean, that also works. Hey, look, everybody, it's him. It's Moktaru Shiryabu. He go on the floor. He immediately go.
Oh, damn it. I have the DMX car crash button and I can't push it.
Yeah, that's me with. Oh, now you want to do it. See how it is, you.
What is it that Kurumizawa could do that I can't?
Get laid?
Something that Kurumizawa had that I don't.
I just had an idea for a GIF. I want to see it. I also want you to upload it to Tenor. What?
No, I think I can envision what Sheep is gonna do.
The Suda Cube, I imagine.
I have to find the differences. It's like a simple spot the difference game. That's where the hint? No, the answer lies.
In the heart of battle?
The key to Kamui.
In the heart of battle.
What would Kudo-san do at a time like this?
My brain wants to go to the internet cafe and de-stress a bit, you know? Meanwhile, in the construction site... Oh, guns loaded, very nice.
So you're serious? Can't tell. I can tell by the look in your eyes.
I'm always serious. It gets exhausting, but still.
In that case, I'll be frank.
I thought you were a Mac.
I'll tell you everything. So please be frank with me too.
Yeah, alright. No hard feelings then, no matter who dies.
Okay.
More of a Dennis, I think. Yeah, probably.
To put it extremely simply, those high-rise apartments were basically a farm. We planned to take the human cultivation system from the 24 wards and use it to quickly spread the denominator throughout the 24th ward. That high-rise was a broiler.
Humans are managed in bulk, and the delivery men exterminate anyone found to be unsuitable. If the balance goes off, adjustments are made. Human samples. Trade fair. All sorts of comparisons could be made. But this is all just sort of a shallow thing. This is all just the sort of shallow thinking that comes from thick-headed bureaucrats.
Kurumizawa was like an administrator to the divers. The frontier is rarely class conscious.
And?
What I have to say.
That's all, huh? Come on, Michiru. You know that's not all there is to it.
No, I've told you everything.
I don't believe you. Well,
The fact that I'm on the side of the 24 wards. And the fact that I manipulated Shiryabu. It was all just as you had inferred.
you were leaving out the most important part. I don't care about your bullshit project or whatever it is.
What exactly is it that you want to know, Hatoba? Anything deeper than this is...
This, right here. What's inside your heart? What's most important is, who do you like? What kind of women do you like?
Like?
Yeah, I said to be frank, didn't I? What the fuck did you think I meant? Who do you like? Just fucking say it. This isn't the time to get all embarrassed.
Yeah, but,
A man shouldn't have to hide anything before he dies, right? I'll make you feel better.
I mean, rather than me, what about you?
Me? I'll tell if you do. Subordinates are supposed to go first for this kind of thing. Come on, hurry up and fucking tell me. You're a big tough guy. Don't act like a little bitch.
Well... I mean, I kind of...
Who the fuck is it?
Sakura.
Ah, Natsume's daughter, huh? Well, what do you know about that? That's some interesting shit. You mind if I send out a mail?
What? What are you talking about?
I'm asking if you don't mind if I send a mail to every cell phone in the police department and spread that info around.
Why would you do something so immature?
Come on, it's a joke. Sorry, I was just fucking with you. So, well...
Well, what?
Oh, you got any hope left?
To be honest, I don't think so. So if I die here right now, I'll have no regrets.
I see. That sucks. Well, that's a shame. But at least it's gracious and manly.
It's your turn.
No, I refuse.
I mustered my courage and told you.
Me? Me, huh? He's gonna say Kuryanagi, we know this, right?
He's somewhere in here. Kurumizawa was here too. Right, Kuro-san?
Pointing a gun at your head. So, wait, give me a second here. So, chap, who do you like? We're done with that conversation.
That's not fair.
That's not how life works.
You can't do that.
Nope, I can't. I can't tell you.
That's against the rules.
I make the rules. I'm the cop here.
You said yourself that a man needs to speak frankly, right?
But I can't. Whatever other secrets I may keep, this is the one I definitely can't let out.
Won't forgive you.
Yeah, I bet. I'd be pissed too.
Personally, I like that part of you, but as a person, I just can't abide. So you're going to have to be adjusted.
Idiot. You guys use redacted words like adjust. That's why your soldiers are all pussies.
It was simple from the start. You and I just need to fight it out.
Yeah, like fight out the urge to use that word, because frankly speaking, why is it here? Authenticity, that's the only reason. Yeah, you're right. Why do adults always have to turn things into such a hassle?
From here on out is the real war.
This game only has that in the script twice. I think the silver case is like 6. Yeah, the silver case was written in 99. Again, Kosuke is extremely blue in that game. Next is the battle.
Yeah, men like fighting after all.
We fucking love it.
You really are a beast.
So, you want to do this?
Yeah.
Fight forever, do, fight forever. And if, okay, I was about to say, if that ends the chapter, it's just like, oh no, they took my mentor too? Meanwhile, at the city hall, not gonna lie, I thought that's where a good-looking guy was living.
City Hall, also known as the evil ass
No, unacceptable.
building.
Correct. Question for my gift. Should I use hair jabroni or ball jabroni? Can you mix panels together? Can you make the jabroni cube?
This is the feeling.
The feeling of being bald.
I can read the points.
Hey, we actually get to play Shiryabu. That's crazy. It's not a cube, I fear. Fair enough. In that case, ball jabroni. I've been to Stranger Things Season 4 today. That's not true. It's not finished yet. Hello, 36, though. As you can see, crime. It's pretty heinous, isn't it, Gast?
Real heinous.
And that's why we put a unit together to stop crime, because frankly speaking, it's infectious, you know?
Crime like misplacing your recycling. That requires adjustment.
You need to adjust to a different standard of living. No, Season 5 is the new one. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about on my strangers, but you know.
This point has such an ominous vibe. Over there.
Look over there. Me, when I'm at the point and it
Really
has an
sinister.
ominous vibe. I'm really feeling it, Kuro-san.
Get horny!
No. You know what? This is just average experience going to the government.
Elevator.
Alright then, chat. I want you to understand what is Jabroni gonna do. A. Murder the mayor. B. Murder the mayor. C. Date the mayor and then murder the mayor. Perhaps D. All of the above.
Have I been here before? Maybe it's just deja vu.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before.
No, this isn't deja vu. I've been here before. Long ago.
Long ago in a distant land, I, Jabroni, the evil shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable crime.
This has to be it. Here. I can tell by the sensation and the feeling of this place.
The feeling of frosted windows.
And see it up ahead.
Now what do you see up ahead?
Damn!
Man, that man broken.
Is the mayor asleep? Is he dead? Which is it? This rhetoric. Kurumizawa.
What does he mean by that? Wait. Wait, chat. No, it's something stranger than that. It's an evil NFT.
It's the digital man.
So you've caught up to me.
I got it. But I still don't really get it. Why are you still alive?
I'm digital. I'm on the blockchain. It's simple. It's because I accepted that I was killed by you. And so, That's how you understood the situation.
I didn't see anything. Was it shown to me?
No. I think you killed me. So, that's correct.
I'm even more confused now.
Average pseudo-fan be like, you killed me. I was killed. None of that really means anything. It's all about how I accepted it.
So what? It's all based on your own standards or something?
Yes, that's right. I just need to want to die.
And who exactly gave you these privileges?
God and your mama. Well, Kamui, I would assume.
Kamui is really unbelievable.
He really is. He has no blind spot.
You're the one with no blind spots.
Kamui himself is a blind spot. It's Kamui who controls blind spots.
A new theory.
It's an established theory. And then they pull guns on each other.
Huh?
You heard that, right?
What was that?
It's time to shift.
Don't try to escape.
I won't try to escape. I'm just going to switch places with you.
You're fucking with me, right?
That's the signal to shift. It's like Kamui's ringtone. It can only be received in points.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill you.
That won't be necessary. Shiryabu, you're the surrogate. And then I depixelate.
What? It exploded? Kuro-san, is this okay?
Don't ask. Think for yourself. This is why you kids are all weak pussies. You all just want to do things as easily as possible and have others think for you. Get your shit together.
Kuro-san, I'm tired.
Shiro-san, you're bald. And fucking spoiled, too.
I'm tired. Please kill me.
No, you owe too much money to the government. You're different from Kurumizawa. So I can't. Jabroni, what is your job? Think back to the very beginning. What did you pledge your allegiance to?
Justice.
That's right. So it's simple. Before bitching about shit like being tired and wanting to die, what do you need to do?
Investigate.
Buck up and prepare yourself. That's what we do. Listen, Jabroni. What are you? What are you?
A detective?
Good answer. We're going back out into the field.
Okay.
We're gonna stop by the wig store, get something real nice for you along the way. You look terrible. Wait, what?
Oh, no. No, don't worry. We still got one more chapter of correctness.
I was about to say we hit credits. What are you talking about?
We still have Whiteout.
What happens in Whiteout?
I don't know. We'll probably find out depending on how quick we clear placebo.
Hmm. Okay, I'm very glad that Yamaoka was working on correctness, but what did they say about Matchmaker then? Because again, I need to figure out who's doing that. This was the final correctness chapter of the original game, at least. Alright then, chat, congratulations, we've already beat one section, but you know.
Now, the question is, do you want to do Whiteout? Or do you want to save Whiteout for the very end?
I mean, I feel like it would be appropriate to do the extra content after everything else, you know?
I think you're right.
Also, hey, look, it's Nippon Ichi Software.
Yes.
They used to have one of those funny little maker OCs, and she was cool. She was a common writer. I want her back. If anything, though, Gas, tell me your thoughts about this, because you're the Kill the Past expert as far as I'm concerned, but you know.
I think that this is, at the time, this was the end of the original correctness route, and it left a lot of questions unanswered for a while. And then they re-released it, I presume, with the additional chapter baked into it that sort of ties up all the loose ends. With that being said, I personally think that correctness of the 3 routes is sitting somewhere in my number 2.
Honestly, yeah.
I can't really, I have the same problem that Sheep does, where I can't rate the other 2 because they're just so good that I would have to put one on top and one on the bottom.
Honestly, that's entirely fair. I was more thinking about the package deal in whole, but you're right.
Oh, look, we know who won.
Whoa, wait. Was that Hataba?
Yep, that was Hataba.
Ah, yes, that's how we do, boys. My goat. But even still. Next up. Whoa.
Tim. There's a locked room deep down in the back of my memory. I don't know what memories lie there. But standing here staring at the full moon, that door was unlocked.
What is he, a werewolf?
As if Kurumizawa had barged in and opened that door himself. I can see my lifeless body lying there, along with innumerable bodies worth of bones. I've died several times before. The memories are from before my assignment to the HC unit. The story ends. It continues on forever.
Moral of the story, Mokhtaru Shioriyabu was a bit of a freak, you know what I mean? Also, the blood moon rises once again.
Electri! Whiteout is coming soon. Angels versus aliens.
I've seen this anime before. Gonna keep it a buck. This is genuinely really fun for me specifically. I am of the mind of I need to take a little bit of a stretch break. We're coming up on an ad in the first place, so that's probably wise, but even still. But even still, once again, it's just like, hey, look at that. What do I want to do more of? Voice acting content. You know what would help considerably? More visual novels. I'm over here just thinking to myself, we at least need to play Off the Devil before New Year's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Off the Devil's a really, really, really good game. I think you're going to get a kick out of it.
And I know so because Bill donated it to me, so you know, there's something in that for sure.
I don't know if I'm going to get to it before the end of the year, but I do want to start playing Routine because that game was still in development while I was in high school.
Honestly, I feel that for sure. It's just like, hey, look at that. What's that one game everybody was really looking forward to? Kingdom Hearts 3. You know what came out? Kingdom Hearts 3. You know what's not coming out? Kingdom Hearts 4. And then, of course, there's also this little thing that I keep looking at in my Steam library called Zato, and I'm just thinking to myself, you know how it goes, so Lynchian Russian trauma simulator, so, you know, there's something to that. We need to find more weird. You know this as well as I do.
More jank.
And then I immediately go stream Burst Renewal instead, because sometimes we do need a little bit of stupid in our life. Me over here looking at Snack, just going, yes, of course you choose Hikage as your channel mascot. I can't even blame them. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Did you have a high school waifu of your own, Gast?
What do you mean by that?
Did you have a waifu in high school? An anime character that was just like, hey, look, this one's made for me.
I need to think about that for a minute.
Because honestly, I'm just over here thinking to myself, if not for the fact that I had no money to experiment with any of the stuff that was happening around me, frankly speaking, this would have been an answer a long time ago. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah, we live in the adult world. We don't have to worry about this. It's bad enough that we're VTubers. We don't need to think this hard about it. I don't know. Half of the time, I'm mostly over here just like, I honestly haven't been getting that much sleep as of late, and I've already explained why. Frankly speaking, I've been out and about all throughout the month, you know? But even still, for the most part, it's just like, yeah, this has been an adventure for sure, and I'm seeing dividends, perhaps even benefits. But at the same time, it's mostly just a matter of that's kind of why things have been so slow on the channel as of late. It's been helping me get better at posting VODs, that's for sure, but you know, I've been coming home more exhausted than I know what to do with, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm an idiot. It was, the answer was like literally right in front of me the entire time. Aisha Clan.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You and Centris would get along very nicely over your enjoyment of Outlaw Star, but you know.
There's like, I want to say 75% of our friend group that likes Outlaw Star.
Me over here just going, hey, look, there's 3 space westerns. There's Cowboy Bebop, there's Trigon, there's Outlaw Star, and if you know Ball, there's also Gun Sword, but you know. That one is both a space opera and a weirdo Japanese revenge flick, you know?
Yeah.
And what's the deal with Dan of Thursday? Why won't he put on shoes? Why did they give the robot feet? But you know.
Now Aisha Clan is like the classic anime waifu for me. But if I had to pick one that was like more mainstream around the black time period,
right.
What's her face from Deadman? Not Shiro. Kariko Koshio.
The security officer?
No, the second in command leader of Scarchain.
You know what? I understand. If I had a nickel for every time I saw a dark-skinned woman with silver hair, I'd have an entire sock full of nickels.
A whole sock full of nickels.
Mm-hmm. And then
her time skip outfit's really good.
Oh?
Yeah, take notes.
I'm looking for notes. You know what? That's exactly the fit I associate with her. That's nice. I'm not gonna lie. She don't have that stupid collar on anymore. She's not in jail. She can use her blood powers freely. I still don't fully
understand. He doesn't have to fight in a death game.
Yeah, why did they turn the prison into an amusement park? Why did they let children fight to the death in it?
99% conviction rate.
I love Japan. But let's see here. Personally, I'm over here just thinking to myself, it's one of those things that's just like, every once in a while, you do see an indictment of the prison industrial complex, and it's just like, take your pick. Do you like Phoenix Wright? Do you like Persona 5? Does Persona 5 actually do anything with it? I don't know. But then again, that argument could be made for Phoenix Wright as well, because they seem to go a little bit too light on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Explain to me something, Ichi.
Yes.
How the fuck is it that I order a pizza for $17, or I try to put an order in for a pizza that comes out to $17, and that
Pizza.
magically gets turned to almost $30 at checkout?
Delivery fees?
Literally, it's the delivery fee and the tax,
Processing
and they
fee?
still ask for the fucking, they still ask for a tip after charging me like almost $10 in delivery fees.
Welcome to rideshare delivery. It's bad.
Oh, I'll show these bitches some process.
I'm still gonna talk about the Mont Blanc thing to this one delivery driver who makes, I wanna say, 14 an hour.
Oh, that's cute. You think they pay them?
I hate it here. Once again, I've talked about this considerably. I'm not a fan of rideshare services simply for the fact that regulation does not exist. You know what I mean?
Yep. Real quick way to get murdered.
That's why crime exists, and that's why your $15 pizza is now a $45 pizza.
Yogure.
You didn't even order sides. That's how bad it is. Tokyo Morishima has to order a shrimp pizza with everything on it because that's the only way he gets his money worth. I'll have mail.
My turtle.
Your turtle has mail? In the mail?
It's got mail.
Wait, give me a second here.
Hello, Ichi. Hello, Vala. I hope you're doing alright. Would you like to learn today's word? Dead zone. A space with no sound. A silent world meant to make people nervous. In psychological terminology, it is the mental state of achieving a goal and then losing sight of the road ahead, accompanied by a sense of duty, giving up, and a sense of helplessness. A place between life and death.
Tokyo Morishima is strategically depressed. But either way, your true nature will be revealed, and you'll have no choice but to act.
Really? But still can't believe that I'm capable of something like that.
It's your calling. It's your fate and your destiny. It is your destiny.
Is it not in order?
Unfortunately, it's not in order. I can't give that order. I can't pick up your pizza for you, Tokyo. Come get it yourself. You live on a harbor. You're not in the ocean.
There's a man who lives in a van down by the river.
I'll go over.
This is a place for me to write about my needs. This place is saved on an online storage mechanism, and the text is open for third parties to read freely. Why am I even bothering you about something like this anyway? I can't think of a good reason now. It may simply be that writing something, anything, has just become a habit, or compulsion. Just like how a person wakes up in the morning brushing their teeth is a habit or compulsion, habits and compulsions have stronger powers than reasonably clear reasons, and with that, I'll continue to write about my dreams. The nightmare is setting into. So many people have died. Accidents, murders, suicides, they all different. All the same again. With the same types of deaths repeated. How many people have died? Not a single reason. It's the figures publicized and true of it. On the other hand, there is no life. There is only a place. The place is a huge morgue. A morgue where dead bodies are kept. Bodies put on display and invite those who tell you war or starvation or sickness. These places existed in the larger European cities long ago, and now, even the residents of the toilet morgue, even if technically alive, are no longer dead bodies. They're all lined up nicely in a corner on the borderline between life and death. They're lined up so that each and every one of them can wait patiently for their own turn to die. The residents were all gathered there, a pleasant living environment, an excellent location, all the latest cutting-edge facilities, etc., vibrant security systems, and built-in kitchens, all reservation bathrooms. The buzzwords by the PR firm were all true, but there were also things left unsaid. While the 25th Ward provided comfortable living, it also provided a whole lot of death as well. By the time this was noticed, the residents were already busy going to sleep and waking up there, working there, and living their lives there. Several days after the 10th death, in one of those apartments in those meaninglessly tall towers, a video showing the moment of death made its way around the internet. The people who viewed it apparently fell into depression, but not because it was a video. Conversely, it's because the unrealistic looking death was something moving, and it messed with their emotions and made you uneasy. A beautiful woman died on screen. I knew her.
Well, gee, that made me go hard for no reason. I can't believe it. Tokyo Morishima, he's just like us, for real, for real. Hey, is this the bar from Silver Case? I sure hope it is.
Whiskey.
Is Scotch okay?
Anything is fine.
Order like that, and I'm gonna give you the most expensive one we got. Are you from around here?
Not anymore. This place used to have a different name, right?
So you used to be a regular, huh?
It was called Jackhammer, wasn't it?
Yeah, I bought this place with all the furnishings.
Do you know the old master?
A pervert. That's about all I can remember.
Ah, shit. Me too.
You're funny.
No, I really can't remember.
I can't remember. There's no way you'd forget that memorable face, though, right?
Can I smoke here?
No. There's an ashtray over there.
Thanks.
What's your name?
Tokyo Morishima.
What's your favorite ward? Where did I put that? I can't believe it, Tokyo out here actually rizzing again, but you know. The
Rain had fallen 3 days was a man, and it was cold. And it was a cold, dim dawn. I was drinking tea and talking with her in my room. We had conversations like this very often. Back then, whenever we had time, we would talk. She hadn't slept a week, but she didn't seem sleepy at all. She had told me before that she could go a whole night or two without sleep. To her, insomnia, like rains and starving herself, were like friends. But her beauty showed no signs of concerns. There was a certain sense of class in the way that she did things like make tea, that not where even I would walk almost over her. Hey, do you keep any secrets? She asked me as she flipped over her teacup. Secrets? I returned coldly. I knew that it was more of query. Everyone has secrets. You should have some too. Stating things in a somewhat condescending manner was a habit of hers, especially when she was speaking. Having secrets. I thought about this a while. I imagined how I'd change if I had secrets. At the time, I hung on her. I listened carefully, and was extremely interested. I don't like the 25th Ward. The topics of conversation always changed quickly. Why are so many people dying? Because there are people killing them. That was my answer. Who's killing them? Sumio. Where exactly did you hear that from? You know, she had nothing to say about you. Wanted the Bureau of agents killed the residents. Adjustment. That's just a different word for it. What do you mean? You're just using that term as another word for murder. Yeah, it's a more professional sounding term. Maybe they're trying to finish this systematically. Murder usually has a motive. It feels like we're in some kind of suspense novel. I laughed, but she didn't smile in the slightest. Even soldiers killing people in war have no motive. It occurs when they see the enemy in front of them. And what about assassins? Hitmen who get contracted to kill people. They do too, of course, but the word motive is just a bit different. Let's fix that. She stared at me, serious look on her face and drank her tea. You know what sort of work that is. After asking me, she went back to her commanding tone again. Think hard about it. I thought about it. Then 1 second later I answered. Murder was intense. As I said the words, she smiled briefly each time, slowly nodded her head. Almost done with my gift, it's good to you.
I'm beginning to think this is just gonna be Bar Valhalla for Suda, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, this here. That's a turtle.
It's a turtle.
It's a turtle. Yeah, a turtle.
What is this?
A turtle. The old master left this here. Said that if a guy named Tokyo Morishima shows up, then I should pass it along to him.
I carved this.
Huh?
I remember there was some sort of trick.
Trick? To this?
Yeah, probably the shell.
More monologuing. Excellent. Let's see.
I wonder what sort of feelings I must have for her in the beginning. Maybe it was like how a little sister feels like her big sister. Back then, I was pretty immature and naive. We weren't actual sisters. We weren't even friends or acquaintances either. I knew that. So our relationship had a sense of fabrication, or maybe something scripted about it. If this was about me and good-looking guy, then I would be able to concretely say what sort of relationship we had. It's extremely simple and clear. A master-servant relationship. He was my master. Any order that good-looking guy may have given me, I followed it to the letter. No matter what, it wasn't a bad thing. For me, being controlled by him made me happy. Being ordered to do something and then having to that order was pure bliss. She was ordered by the good-looking guy to be in charge of my training. He told me, think of her as a big sister, and learn off of her. So, I did my best to follow her orders, and through that I was able to indirectly feel the same sort of pleasure. What was complicated was that I had one more little sister. I don't know if she was actually younger. The good-looking guy told me to think of her as a younger sister to get along, but she acted much more like a real person than she was real stupid and foul-mouthed and sarcastic. My big sister was Miru, and my little sister was Miru, and I was Maru. Apart from Miru, good-looking guy gave us those names. I don't think the three of us had ever always spoken together at the same time before. I have no memory of that. We may have once, but I can't remember it. Basically, both Miru and I were trained respectively by Miru. So, with regard to Miru, I thought of her as a younger sister who had been brought up in a different place from me. I had a job that was assigned. My job was talking with men in sex chat. Apparently, this all actually had educational purposes. I learned about the world through talking in sex chat. I became really familiar with male psychology and sex and sexual deviation. I became able to pretend like I was having sex for hours. What's important is the flow. Just as a sponge absorbs water, I absorbed all kinds of new things and became able to read the flow of conversation better and better. The good-looking guy told me before that I was in possession of a really amazing ability. It's really surprising. Not even Miru or Megiddo. Miru, I want you to try to read the future. Well, I could read conversations, I couldn't read the future, so I told him that. But after that, I felt as if the real me was somewhere else. I felt really uneasy, as though a small, dark hole opened deep into my heart. I was afraid that good-looking guy would disappear someday. The real me imagined that, and it made my entire body shake with chills. The real me? That's right. I was a girl who was plugged in.
I love this chapter. It's definitely giving me a lot to think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. A lot of things click into place.
Mm-hmm. The shell came off.
There's something inside.
It's a pager. It's a cell phone. What's this? You mean you put that in there yourself?
Looks like it.
What a weird present. The permission
The Pahone.
permission to Drake a bit. You got a mail. Okay, fair enough. You're so right. We're not allowed to sing Hotline Bling anymore. You're so right.
Yeah, we're out of he made graduation for that motherfucker. Mail.
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 The mail function is locked. Ah, so it's locked.
Birthday.
What?
I used my birthday for pin codes.
Wow, that's pretty dumb.
But I don't know my birthday.
What? That's way past simply dumb. I was actually going to do an art piece inspired by it a few days ago, but I got hit with a bigger placebo-related commission I gotta lock in for. I'm very glad you're getting worksheet bit. I'm over here just thinking to myself, you know, I'm genuinely curious if you could do a self-portrait of me based in the matchmaker style, but I don't know. You know? Let me see here.
That's right. Since I was a girl who was plugged in, the real me never met Miru or Miru in person. I simply spoke to them through the monitor all the time. It's the same as how I would talk with the sex shop clients. The only communication I knew was done using a computer that was constantly connected to the internet. Miru was in a similar position to me, but I don't know whether or not she, too, was a girl who was plugged in. To me, it was something I don't need to know, as well as something I don't want to know. I feel like I should ask about the past more. Now, oh yeah, I'll write about the first time I met good-looking guy. The first time I met good-looking guy, I was still the real me, with an actual physical body, but that physical body was for rapid emotion.
This may be shocking, but I actually haven't tried making portraits in the matchmaker style. I've done placebo style and transmitter style portraits though. I may be inclined to ask later. Maybe at the end of the playthrough, but we'll find out. Why don't you know your own birthday?
Because I don't remember.
That's not an answer. Do you have amnesia?
I've never had much memory of when I was a kid. Recently, I've started realizing that I can't remember lots of other things either.
Do you remember? No. Now come. That sounds pretty bad.
But sometimes I can remember things.
Like what, for example?
Like this bar, for one.
Oh, this place? I have a question. Is the amnesia between now and Silvercase or way later?
What do you mean?
Or rather, way earlier, you know?
That I can't recall.
There. I'm just over here just like, what do you actually remember? Because my brain just goes, if it's the entirety of the silver case, I could understand on that level. If it's everything else beforehand, including the rest of his life, well then, frankly speaking, I would just have to hit the guts button to that, you know?
If I remember in particular, it's piecemeal.
Understandable. Yeah. Oh, go on.
Yeah, I felt like if I came here, I might be able to remember more.
You're asking what he can and can't remember. He remembered the bar and the bartender, so there's that at least. Fair. I was more asking, yeah?
I think it's like if someone specifically removed parts that may have been pertinent to the situation that he's in now.
Okay, so it's not full memory loss, it's just fractured. I get you.
Yes.
I see. What a weird customer.
Sorry.
Do you have a license?
Huh?
If you check your license, it has your birthday written on it, right?
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Looks like I'm way smarter than you.
My license, it's in my wallet.
Did you remember your wallet?
March 27th.
March 27th.
So, you're an Aries. You're a bit of a bull, aren't you? Alright, let's see.
I was gonna make a joke involving bulls, but that's not applicable for this type of stream.
Don't worry about it. It's star player of the Chicago Bulls, Tokyo Morishima.
My hair Tokyos. 327.
You mean 0327?
Yep.
What's 9 plus 12? 27. Wait, what? Why is it blank?
I was born in the 24th Ward and brought up in a dark underground space called the Shelter. Of the children raised in the Shelter, I was part of the third generation. Up till then, the technology to create controllable people had been honed extensively and was implemented there. But there was also many people from the Shelter who turned out to be less than perfect, and a few people who simply could not be deleted for whatever reason. I was one of the ones who turned out less than perfect. This may make you picture a child who can't really keep up in school, but the reality of the situation was actually much more grim. Also, I personally do not remember most of the things from my past in the Shelter. Apparently, all the Shelter kids have the same problem with remembering their time in the Shelter. It's not that our memories have been erased, but it's that it hurts to remember, so we can't. It was traumatic. It was good-looking guy who taught me all of this. I first met good-looking guy in a somewhat unseemly shop on the outskirts of the 24th Ward. The place was known as a sale club, and every day I would stand behind the counter in front of the various types of boys. I was basically one of the shop's products, meant for more perverted customers. Then, one day, good-looking guy showed up, and the very moment he saw me, he spoke to me. Right, I'll buy you. So why don't you come along with me? I have all sorts of terrible experiences with having terrible things done to me by the customers who purchased me there, but at the time I was completely numb to reality. There were times when I'd wake up in some strange bed in the morning unable to move, and I find my lower body covered in blood and all sorts of filth. But I simply felt troubled that I couldn't move, and I have no memory of being shocked or traumatized by it. There were some times when I'd get really nauseous in the shop's bathroom and would go into panic. But when that would happen, the shop owner would give me a kind of medicine capsule. That night, like most of the other clients, good-looking guy took me to a room in a love hotel. It wasn't a usual cheap, dingy room. It was clearly a high-class VIP room. It had a king-size double bed and a plasma TV. And it had a huge, clean bathroom. And the bathroom had 2 baths that seemed to be for separate things. Also, outside the huge floor-to-ceiling window with lace curtains, there was a large wooden deck on the balcony, and installed in that deck was a big outdoor bath. Good-looking guy removed my clothes and put me in the outdoor bath. He was still fully clothed, and he crouched down in the round white bath and looked at me. At the time, my body was emaciated, my skin had an unhealthy bluish hue, and my bones were visible through my skin. Even though he was staring at my body like that, I didn't think anything of it. The looking guy held my head kindly in his hands, and when he spoke to me, I said I would buy you. I didn't mean just for the night. I paid you to make a wish from that place. That night, the looking guy and I slept together in the king-size bed with clean, comfortable sheets. The looking guy didn't do anything rough with me at all. In fact, there was nothing of a sexual nature happening whatsoever. Furthermore, he treated me like an independent woman. The looking guy used one hand to pull a book out of his bag and open it up. He stuck out his other arm for me to use as a pillow to rest my head on. The looking guy read aloud to me from a book written by an author named James Tiptree Jr. The book was called The Girl Who Was Plugged In. I was entranced by his voice.
I'm inclined to hit the guts button for Meru too. What the hell is going on? Incorrect.
There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, I'm over here just thinking to myself, hey, look, is this Memoirs of a Geisha? No, because Memoirs of a Geisha, it doesn't actually live up to what a geisha is. Also, realize that I cannot send gifts via Twitter DM. They hate me specifically. Sheep, I'm gonna be so for real with you right now. You should consider joining the server and putting that somewhere. I think it would be appropriate.
Vel took out the guts button.
Wait, what?
We don't have it anymore.
I could give that to you later. I already pressed it, so... Wait, no. There we go. There we are. But, you know.
Oh, it's on stream. It's not on, whatchamacallit.
I technically do have a version on my soundboard, so let me see here.
I have this. But that's more like sarcastic than anything else.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna hit you with a nice...
Fuck you!
But even still.
Fuck you!
There we go. Even still. What?
That's wrong.
How come?
It's licensed. Maybe it's a fake.
Why do you have a fake license? I can't serve you. You mean a forgery?
He's fake.
You fake. Hey, that dude's a phony. A great big phony. Hey, you're not.
Maybe.
This man literally hit her with the bitch I might be.
Maybe.
You seem like a dangerous guy.
Sorry.
Do you have anything besides your license? Your social, your passport, your blood type?
Just a credit card.
Do you play gacha games?
No, I have hair. Doesn't my birthday written on it.
What about your credit card PIN code?
PIN code. I think it's my birthday.
Tokyo, why do you do this to yourself?
But I don't remember having used it, so I don't know.
By the way, you are cutting in and out.
Oh, I am?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me fix that real quick. All right, that ought to do it.
Here. Here.
Shit.
Well then, how about... screw it. I'm gonna close up shop for the day.
How come?
Nothing. Just kind of... I have a weak spot for dangerous guys. Oh, this girl is smitten. Straight up Twitter-pated. Okay, dropped it in memes. I'm gonna take a look at that real quick.
Blood of Caracas, Venezuela. Blood of Maracas.
You know what? I like that. I wonder if I can post it.
Oh my god.
What do you think? Am I allowed to put this on the stream?
I think you should be able to.
Well then, there you go. Life is sweet. Life is fantastic. But let me see about that.
You're my favorite kind of shit poster. Oh, this is phenomenal. Hot diggity dog. This is magnificent.
This... Wait. Where is the thing?
Yes.
No. Hang on. I'll do you one better. This is delicious. We love it here.
Oh,
Yes.
Mr. Bipson.
Mike Bipson? You're so right.
Yeah, Michael Bipson.
What's his deal? He bips. He's a bit of a bipper, you know?
He's
He
the Bipper.
He invented a new technique called bip power.
Bipinal power.
The girl who's plugged in is a short story about an ugly, gross girl who tries to kill herself and is then plugged into the beautiful man-made Delphi and is loved by everyone who acts as a sort of advertisement. The looking guy told me that we tried something similar in the story. His proposal, as far as I was concerned, was an order. After all, the looking guy had bought my freedom for me, so no matter what he told me to do, it was my duty to follow his orders. Compared to Delphi and the girl who was plugged into her, the connection between myself and Manu, a simple recreation using computer graphics, was extremely low-tech. The job with which I was entrusted was to act as a sort of operator, making Manu speak and move and show various expressions of emotion, etc. The digital matter was made to look like Megiddo. Megiddo's expressions and movements were captured and recreated in order to make Manu. Sometimes, responses to clients' comments were displayed in a list in the window, and this was basically a chat program used to support conversation. And this was made based on conventional patterns so reporters know what the former Megiddo. To make sure that it would be a hit, controlling the system of girls who were plugged in was not really as difficult as it may seem. In fact, as a shelter child, it was the perfect job for me. Finally, I made my debut at a quarter as a copy of Megiddo. It really was sort of my fate. Useless girls brought up in the shelter before becoming grown women were cut up and sold to rental shops for which made it. And before you knew it, you were just a virtual woman hooked up to a computer. Until then, I didn't actually have any emotions. I had never cried nor laughed before. But as I chatted with countless men, I gradually started to get all my emotions back. Actual physical sex and sex chat seem similar, but are vastly different. The men type up these mysterious phrases. Countless millions of emotions are. Oh, I want to touch him. Oh, they're so cute. Delicious. That felt gross to read out loud, but alright, stuff like that flows across the monitor. I had no idea what melon was supposed to mean, so the chat program installed in my computer took long on me. took too long and chose a response that I decided that these words made no sense. So I went ahead and randomly said, "Oh, really? You like melon, huh?" And the guy on the other side got even more excited for some reason. So I guess it worked. Oh yeah, love it. I really love it. I love it so much. Oh god, the melon is coming. Oh wait, why? Why is it sucks, At that moment I laughed, just a little bit, and the computer graphic matter also smiled at that exact moment. After teaching me about what kind of place the shelter was and what sort of things happened to be there, good-looking guy watched over my rehabilitation. At the time, I was doing nothing but repeating the same basic live chat performance recorder over and over, but after a week my skills had drastically improved. I became able to completely and perfectly use the girl who was plugged in the system. Being a girl who was plugged in was really fun. When a person keeps doing something they find fun, they get better and better at it. I think good-looking guy had a really good eye for talent. I was a genius at being plugged in. I gradually became able to keep up with the imaginations of all sorts of men who live in live chat. Matter can also speak out loud, as long as it was via the monitor. She could speak with clients using a mic and speakers. As for the subjects used in chat, they covered everything from spiritual-sounding voodoo-like nonsense to information on the latest cutting-edge gene splicing technology. I became able to talk about anything. I actually have no idea whether or not that was the correct way of rehabilitating me. Basically, I escaped from my own physical being, fused with the virtual matter, and followed the process to become a new, independent kind of identity.
Arguably not the worst thing this game will make you read aloud. Those who know.
There's a top 10, I think.
Yeah, I'm looking for something specific. Say the line, Kirk Thornton.
The men will come.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
What's this?
It looks like a Batmobile. This'll help you figure it out.
Check this out, Tokyo. It's a tech deck.
Wow. A fingerboard. I have only heard about those in the 90s.
I could do a kickflip on one of these. What is it?
It's an online skimmer. It skims the magnetic info strip on a credit card, accesses the appropriate server, and automatically hacks in and finds the PIN code.
I commit fraud.
Hey, now, that's really something you got there.
Would you like to know more? Some of the neighborhood thugs left it here.
How do you use it?
We commit identity theft, that's how. It's simple. Let me see your card.
Here you go.
Okay, here it goes. Transmission.
What's that?
We're jacking in. You know this. I just like saying that. The cell phone, the skimmer. The skimmer.
Oh, hey, yo, Beats is here.
Nice.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I'm gonna see if I can figure out what's going on with this thing that's basically just ancient Wordle, but let's see. Are we having fun yet, chat? We have to do actual code puzzles in this game. Still actually somewhat better than dealing with the whole go find the hotel room, you know? Well, it must like 0 at least. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. 1010. That'll work. Let's see. 101210. Nope. 1310. All right, very good. 2310, and somehow it became weird again. Let's see. What about 5310? Somehow no. Chat, I don't fully understand how this works. Let's see. Well, that works at least. Zero 5. 06. All right, that's good. 062. Ooh. 0621. 0622. 0623. What's on the pizza? 0624. That should be on the pizza. 0625. There we go. Hit! Ironically, I hit my mic. Unfortunate.
I accidentally ordered from the Papa John's that was across town and not the one that's like literally 5 minutes from my house.
It really do be like that, huh? Either way, let me see. What world are we living in today, chat room?
The good-looking guy told me that he was infatuated to the point of it almost being a sickness with the poor girls brought up in the shelter. I heard these words through the speakers in the monitor set up in my room, my sparsely furnished room. Connected to my desktop computer, I could see a good-looking guy's face in the monitor, and he looked somewhat exhausted. So I went and looked into them, and as I came into the contact with them, I found out that when provided with the opportunity to use it, the girls had immense talents that could be made to blossom. Sometimes, in order to do that, things would get dangerous, but that made it all the better for me. Does that mean you were drawn to them sexually? I questioned the good-looking guy. Hey, me in the monitor wasn't the real me, but Medu. I think so. I think that might be my own sexual perversion. Even if they're from the shelter, I don't feel the same way about men. The girl who was plugged in the system tried to make Medu smile, but at that time I went against the system to express my own feelings. I sometimes felt like doing that. Does that mean you love me? With that, good-looking guy somewhat mysteriously narrowed his eyes and stared at Medu on the monitor, but his mouth formed an ever so slight smile. Yes, that's right, Medu. I love you. I thought that if that was the case, then anything was okay. I had my physical body taken, but was given a heart in return. It was way better than before. For the first time in my life, I was aware that I was actually happy at the time. Also, I thought the good-looking guy was the only person who would treat me like a proper woman. Truly, the only one.
You will feel bad for Medu. You will make me drink water. Hey look, we found the pin code.
June 25th, huh?
So, you're at Cancer. It's not lupus.
He's just like me! He's just like me for real!
A salty little crab?
Silly little crab, a funny little guy.
He's just a little crab, and it's his birthday.
We are all crabs in God's boiling pot of water.
I don't know what you're talking about. I live at the bottom of the ocean eating sand. We might make a good match.
Okay. Now to see if I can read the mail or not.
You have a mail. All right, January, February, March. Let's see. 03. 20. What?
It's 6/24, isn't it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard March. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's the ghost of March 7th come to ruin my day. Let's see. Hey, look at that.
Hit.
I was about to say the line, Gastington.
There was one man among my live-share clients who knew about all sorts of things and would share that info with me. His name was... Shoot. He knew that Megiddo and I were copies of Megiddo, and he seemed to know a lot about the mysterious events in the tower high-rise. It happened one day after spending several weeks drinking tea and chatting with Megiddo until dawn. During one of my live chats, I asked Shoot a question that had been on my mind for a while. All of the people who died were killed because of really stupid reasons, right? Oh, well, yeah, pretty much. He answered me matter-of-factly. I rested my chin on my hands. I looked into the webcam and Cupid tilted my head. So, they were killed because of super reasons. Things like, for example, throwing out the trash on the wrong day, right? Or about it. So, at first, it was thought to be organized crime perpetrated by the apartment landlords, wasn't it? That's good. Shoot, replied with a smile. You're not exactly right, but you're not far off either. Yes, it sounds kind of ridiculous, but you're on the right track. It's fine. Look, it was actually done by people called the Regional Adjustment Bureau. Hey, now, come on, that's dangerous. I never said that name, okay? I laughed. You're afraid of being adjusted yourself, right? Of course I am. He seemed to have been offended. That's fine. Look, I don't understand. But what I don't understand is a more fundamental point. That is, what's the point of killing off all of these people for such small, ridiculous reasons? Also, most of us residents don't even really think much of it, you know? You really want to hear my opinion? Yeah, I do. Okay, then. Everything I say from here on is just my imagination, but... Okay. Tell me what you imagine, then. Just as I thought. Shoot had smiled. He immediately stopped smiling and coughed. And then he told me the following. The answer is... intent. Interesting intent. Basically, living in the 25th ward, you begin to want to kill people. Is that true? Yeah, it's... I don't really get it. What do you mean? If you live in the 25th ward, you should be feeling it too. I mean, if you're just a program, then I guess maybe you wouldn't feel it. Then try explaining it in a way that even a program could understand. Okay. I mean, it's basically just what it sounds like. For example, if the person next door throws out trash in the wrong day, you get pissed about that. Like, really amazingly pissed off. Why? Because they don't follow the rules. Schultz suddenly became really angry. A suspicious gleam in his eye. If it happened just once or twice, then I would understand. In fact, I could forgive it. But people just can't toss out their trash whenever they want every time. That kind of idiot should just die anyway, I think. But that's just like your opinion, though, right? It's just my opinion, but a really strong one. In fact, I feel like why the hell does that guy keep on living anyway? Because we all follow the rules of life. Garbage needs to be thrown out on the days set for that. Everyone works really hard in order to keep these rules going. If there's a day when you can't take out the trash, then sometimes you buck up and live with the sticky garbage for 3 days or so, while trying not to puke. You know, nobody can just ignore those rules and live forever, however they feel like. That's how a society works, isn't it? So you don't just sort of think they should die. You feel murder's intent towards them. Yeah, that's right. 24th Ward. If you're no longer irritated or getting pissed off and someone always leads to that. But, I mean, even so, I don't actually kill anyone, you know? And it is a murderous intent, is it? It is. There's one day when the neighbor keeps fucking up the garbage and ends up getting killed by someone. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I guess someone or finally killed off that dickhead next door. I sure am grateful for that. Good job. Thanks. I feel more at ease. Like, I feel much better when that happens. I wish I could have seen the dead neighbor's body and stuff too. More than the fear of me getting killed myself next. That catharsis is way bigger. It's a kind of catharsis. Yeah, to a point where you can feel the dopamine releasing in your brain. And there's that game called Sudden Death. It's popular and used as a quarter, and games like that need to make it even more fun for it's great. I keep saying all the same thing, but this is all just my own imagination. And to be honest, I love the Regional Hazard Bureau. It's an absolutely necessary organization. They take care of the dirty work for us. Besides their own servants. I just remembered something about Giannis. What is it? She's been throwing away combustible trash with non-combustible trash like every time recently. Seriously? Seriously? She was keeping it a secret, but I know that she's been doing it this whole time. She opened his eyes as if he was suddenly shocked, and his eyes lit up. He was getting really excited, and as my body started shaking, I froze my gaze on her.
We do understand that implies that Maru got Milu killed, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bingo!
Bingo! See?
I'll check out this mail.
Okay. You've got a mail. Oh boy, the winds of Baku.
Money.
Since starting to live as a girl who's plugged in, I, as in my previously separated body and mind, started to finally come together. But as Mario, while I was becoming a person who had emotions, it was only when I was acting as Mario. Even so, it was so mysterious how my warm, heavy body actually didn't just rot away and die. Conversely, as I continued to live like a hermit and full, I did keep myself I did keep myself healthy and full of nutrients, so I continued to gain weight, and my physical body had finally started to develop properly. I don't know how old I am, but at the very least, it was clear to me that I had not yet reached my 20s. As my weight had become about twice what it was, I started feeling differently about Milu. Just as she had told me, the fact that she was mixing up her garbage got me so angry that I was no longer able to overlook it and forgive her for it. This is the sort of rule that everyone needs to follow, and it can't be broken. And it also annoyed me that she was Mary's original as well. Furthermore, the fact that she was getting so much love from the good-looking guy was becoming unbearable. When speaking to me, the good-looking guy was very kind. There was almost a sense that his mind was somewhere else when he spoke, and I could feel it. It was all because of her. I thought it would be funny if Milu were to be adjusted. I thought about what would happen afterward. Milu should die too. She may be reprogrammed, and if so, she should be deleted. If that were to happen, if only Milu would be left free. A total victory. But I felt that was something different from murderous intent. It was a cooler emotion. Maybe it's because I'm different from other people. I was becoming closer to curiosity and interest in what would happen. He would die. I wonder how she would die when it actually happened. According to what I heard, the RA Bureau used a strange weapon called a pin stick when carrying out their adjustments apparently. It had a long, sharp pin that would stick a person from the back of their neck and reach all the way to their heart. I imagined it in detail. Like a long, thin, I'm not saying that protruding from Milu's crotch. I imagined it in such detail that I actually sort of wanted to try drawing a picture of it. But the bad intentions that swelled in my heart never came to shape. And even then, I would meet with Milu via the monitor several times a week, drinking tea and coffee and sometimes alcohol, and talking with her. The way Milu spoke was the same as it had been before, to the point that you couldn't even tell that she was the sort of person who mixed up their garbage like that. Apparently, you've been making all sorts of predictions recently. Milu asked me this while staring into the webcam, as if trying to see what sort of expression I had on my face, even though she knows it mattered with something computer graphics. Just a little bit, I answered. It was the truth. I just talk about the random visions I would happen to get sometimes. I couldn't call them actual predictions. Did they turn out to be true? I don't know. But the clients like to make up these stories and make all sorts of comments about them, I guess. So they're not true then. I never looked into it, so I don't know. With that, I gave Maddie with somewhat troubled expression. I was happy to think that finally I was able to keep a secret from Milo.
I'm very happy to learn what's going on with this girl. Man, is she making me yap, you know?
Putting in some practice.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying my best. Please understand, I'm literally not getting enough time to talk during the day, you know?
Yeah.
It.
What's wrong?
Shouldn't have shown you this mail. Feel like, this isn't something I should be showing anyone.
Well, Tokyo, in regular internet etiquette, you don't show people your mail anyway. Sounds to me like you're getting careless.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, about your special powers, does anything come to mind?
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about it.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it? Come on, just tell me.
Well, probably that I can talk to dead people.
Can you see dead people? Dead people?
I see dead people.
Do you have the shinning?
People who have just recently died. So maybe people who are about to die. Anyway, apparently I can communicate with people like that.
I see.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know, that's probably not dead people, but their residual thoughts.
huh? Really?
You want some more whiskey?
Oh, yeah, okay. One more, I guess.
ASMR, Tokyo Morishima gets drunk with the hot bartender lady. I'll have one too. Proof. Exactly. Hello, Mario.
So true!
Hello, Wongus. I hope things are alright.
Milu dies on a moonless night, just before midnight. Turtle guy appears and steals the password. Goddess looks up at the ceiling and suddenly stops breathing. The vision was amazingly clear, so I had just assumed that it was my own wishes and desires that I was imagining, as I was acting so naughty with... Shoot. I suddenly typed out those words, like it was some sort of automated writing program. But I just could not seem to figure out what the part about Turtle guy appearing and stealing the password meant. Where did it come from? Did it mean something? I had no idea. A Turtle guy stealing the password? But something sounds like a joke. And what exactly was a Turtle guy anyways? 3 days before the Lumious night, hoping that Megiddo would somehow be killed, I contacted the Regional Adjustment Bureau anonymously. When I had that idea, I suddenly realized that all the people who had been adjusted so far were probably adjusted due to other residents, according their habits too. Adjustment should be something that is contracted by the residents. Using a computer who would talk about how he was able to get his hands on anything via net auction, I obtained an illegal number for a phone, for which the owner's info had been deleted. I used this to make anonymous call to the RA Bureau. I used my very own actual physical body to make the call. It was actually the first time ever in my life that I would use my own voice to speak to someone over the telephone. Maybe it was because of that, but I was able to report her properly. As soon as they answered with, "Hello," I suddenly froze up and had a ringing in my ears. And my mind went blank and I couldn't think of anything. I knew I had to use those words and speak aloud, but I couldn't. I was only able to make a strange sound with my mouth. And so, I almost immediately just gave up and hung up the phone. It was completely different from Mary's constantly smooth and cool communication skills. When I wasn't even plugged in, I was even more of a useless wasted meat than before. It was embarrassing. So, I thought about what happened. Now I was the one who was most wanted to be able to predict Mary's predictions. I felt that Megiddo could only be killed in a moment's night. Of course, the normal, rational part of me thought that was totally fine. If that were to happen, then I would simply continue to live the same sort of life I had been living up to that point. But the part of me that wanted her dead would just not go away. The image of her staring up at the ceiling with her mouth wide open, looking like a fool, struck through. It was burned in my mind and wouldn't disappear.
Hey, so your girl just finished the new Zets episode, and hey, Zero, the fuck do you mean by that? What happened to Baku was unlucky. Also, I just got here, and I await the VODs. Also, the fuck is that in the upper right? Don't worry about it, that's just Shiryabu having a bad day.
Every day with Shiryabu is a bad day.
Correct.
This motherfucker can't catch a break ever.
Residual thoughts.
Also, hello, Mordred. I hope you're doing alright. I could have sworn that was last stream. Yeah, that was Shiryabu in the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. It never technically ended, you know?
Oh yeah.
Can't get your break and doesn't deserve one either. Correct, that brother assaulted a woman.
I feel like I know that. I feel like I've been talking with them for a while now. Actually.
When is the part that we find out that Tokyo had a Zanpakuto the entire time?
Tokyo Morishima is actually just Ishin Chiba in disguise.
I mean, look at him. He looks the same. Throw bricks at the...
Maybe even now. I think I miss my wife, Ichigo.
Throw bricks at that predator then. Correct. We did it better, Wongus. So they took his hair from him. And then they forced him to work for the government. Alright, let's see. That boo-boo.
My shell phone!
Literally.
Look. How the hell am I supposed to...
Don't remind me how much I dislike post-time skip Bleach. That's your problem. The anime has been fixing a lot, I'm gonna be honest.
Make him into a Labubu. He was already a Fed, so fuck him. Look with your special eyes.
You must
Damn.
see. Damn. Can't figure this out.
Labubify him now.
Hero ya boo boo. No.
Oh Lord. Let's see. Give me a
The
second.
shells
Here.
of thin food.
What the hell is a thin foo?
I don't know, man.
Nah, he's too old. Yes, Labubu is a child, and the concept of joy over a young child being overtaken by grifters and scalpers feels like an unsubtle critique, and yet here we are. What if I told you reality is stranger than fiction? What if I told you that this cartoon cyborg on the internet you're talking to understands the concept of things being shitified way more than I should have to? And you, person who is a fan of the backrooms, you understand that feeling, right?
I don't remember. Did I go on a rant about this to you?
Not on stream.
But I did go on a rant about this. You do remember, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I thought I hallucinated that entire exchange.
The TV's gas punk, yeah, everybody. Sometimes he says things that are actually real for once.
Yeah, and more like how that whole thing about shitification applies to our very hobby and current existence.
Me, a VTuber, me, you should support me as your Oshi. I want you to say the word, but no, I'm not gonna ask that of you because idol culture actually low-key kind of fucking sucks. Let me see here.
Listen, you can look up to me as an Oshi, that's fine. Just don't be surprised when I sacrifice your ass for money.
I mean, I would like money. I think I want actual support more, you get me?
Exactly it. The spice?
I want you to look at the video that I put on the YouTube and leave a comment. I want you to like, perhaps comment, subscribe. I want you to talk to me. I want you to tell me your hopes, your dreams, your feelings. Whether or not good-looking guy was actually a good person, you know?
He's a better person than Shiryabu.
True, this brother actually respects women. Let's see. I can't believe my Oshi would sacrifice me for money. Yeah, it do be like that.
You'd sell me out for a McChicken.
Me over here just, he is, but that isn't saying much. Welcome to the 25th Ward, where everybody is some level of actually terrible. You know what I mean?
Except Kodai. Kodai's one crime is that he likes a serial killer.
Kodai lived on an island for 7 years. We know this. Welcome to VTubing. This is unfortunately nothing new. I want to be the change that you can see in society. I need your help. We gotta find the prince, and you gotta help. And then I come out here with a guitar that looks like a weird symbol. Ichi, what are your thoughts on a McChicken? I want real chicken. This isn't me being facetious. I haven't eaten McDonald's in like almost 3 years.
Chicken nuggets and quarter pounders are pretty good. That's like the only two good things that are on that menu.
I'm hungry. Fuck you. I want the McChicken. I will give you the money for the McChicken right now. But no.
We're losing the force through the hamburger. We gotta keep going.
I prefer Wendy's or Whataburger personally. In my opinion, what is always a burger? But no, Burger King if I'm pushed. I'll put it this way. Burger King has more consistency than a lot of things. If you take me to Arby's, I'm not eating. Can I fucking read this monologue now? The night of the new moon, the air was thick, and a chilly wind sometimes blew. That day I was unable to calm down from the time I got up in the morning. Then, when the sun had gone down and you could finally say it was night, I found out that Earl Boy had appeared.
Turtle Guy appeared on Mater's channel before Aaron came into chat asking for the password for Goddess. I received a mail from Mater explaining all of this. Mails were always extremely businesslike and formal. The mail, entitled Suspicious User Report, had his handle ID and IP address. The entire chat log was also attached to a mail as a text file. As I was reading that chat log, someone called me for me by my messenger. I clicked on it to see it was Shoot. And he told me that just then a stranger had called him at home and offered to give him info about Goddess all of a sudden. Shoot was told to come to the clock tower in Area 7 out of the tower high-rise in 10 minutes, but it didn't seem like he was going to go. He really hates meeting with people. Like me, he rarely set foot outside of his apartment in the tower. I assumed that person called it Shoot. At his home phone, Turtle Guy, I made a quick decision to ask Shoot to give me the number left in his incoming call history. I sent him a message saying I can get to the clock tower in 5 minutes, so I'll go take a peek at this guy. As a joke, I'll report him later, and left my room.
They're making me work for my rating, chat, but at the same time, you know how it would go. What are you thinking about? Is it how much I'm making you pay for this whiskey? That mail?
Yeah.
I like Arby's, but I also want to skin myself alive. You can have
$7 for a glass of Screwball is fucking robbery.
Yeah, well, you're buying it anyway, aren't you, my guy? You're also buying my assistance in getting your name right.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
You know, I'm a bit concerned.
Concerned? About what?
About your miner's lung. They say when you feel like you're being careless, it's good to sharpen a knife.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, a guy I once dated was like that. There was a huge age difference, and you probably don't care, but...
Oh, tell me about it.
Okay, so it was about the money, but you know, it's nothing important. The proper way to sharpen a knife is actually pretty difficult. If you're interested, check it out online. You can find all sorts of ways to do it, and then Tokyo responds, "Do I look like I know how to use the computer?"
Okay, I'm gonna go out the computer. Stop all the downloading.
Basically, the fact that it's difficult is sort of the point. It's hard to sharpen it properly, like for an amateur to give it a proper edge. But in order to get it sharp, you need to get a sharpening stone and just go to town with it. Apparently, it helps chip away at whatever's bothering you too.
Hey,
You know what? I can kind of see the logic in regards to that. Honing an edge is a little bit like actually distracting yourself from what's causing your mind to fuck up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it tracks.
It probably sounds like bullshit coming from me, but I've tried it out, so I know what I'm talking about. Edge. I will push the button again, Wongus. Don't make me do it. Pushing all into sharpening a knife makes your senses get sharper too, slowly but surely. All the unnecessary garbage disappears, and only what's important becomes visible. Let me see here. Do it. It is your destiny. You will understand. Well, first of all, check out this new thing that I made.
Good morning.
It's a thing. It's an engagement token, but at the same time, you know how it goes. So what's that thing that they keep saying in Atlanta?
The men
The
will
men
come.
will come. Sharpening a knife can do that for you. I met
The Turtle Guy. I wasn't even able to make a proper phone call, but I spoke with him directly about all sorts of things. I wasn't able to look him directly in the eyes, but I sensed he didn't feel fear or uneasiness at all. I knew that he wanted to speak with Goddess, so I made a quick decision to put on an amazing act for him. I wondered if he worked for a mutual adjustment hero, but then, actually meeting him, I knew that it wasn't so. I knew because I could tell that he was the same type of person as me. I'm certain that he still doesn't fully understand himself just yet, but he was definitely brought up in the shelter. Something led him here. Almost like he was sleepwalking, with a lonely animal wandering through the forest, controlled by fate, like me. When I thought of it like this, I felt like something was squeezing down on my chest. Some strong emotion.
Ah, yes, the Kamui children are resonating.
Kamui is going to pick one of you to body jack.
Mm-hmm. Which one will it be? You have to decide. Oh, that's because you just got your license.
You two can become one with this mute, partially vegetative, autistic assassin murderer.
Somehow he is God to these people, and you know what? Fair enough.
And the fake me.
It's him. Wait, Turtle.
Red.
I miss my turtle. I miss him a lot. Mm.
Right. Sharpening up my mind. What I need to do right now.
Alright, you do shell phone.
Give ass.
License?
I thought we already looked at it.
No, yeah, we did.
It's fake. It's fake. Let's see.
He's fake!
Hmm. Phony! That man's a phony! A big fat phony! Let's
He's
see.
a big fat phony!
He's fat!
His name is Joseph Phony.
Mhm.
Phony 2012.
What about his daughter? Susan Phony. Let me see.
Joseph Phony. I'm gonna kill you. Did we look?
Ah. Red. I miss my turtle. I miss him a lot.
Are we missing something?
Fake. Why?
The phony prey station? You're so right.
Fake.
Fake!
Why?
Why are you such a fake?
I made this.
You made this? I made this.
That's for certain.
Hmm.
The time of retribution. Battle 1.
Oh yeah.
Inside the
Oh yeah, I'm being raided by Hispanic. How are you? It's getting weird in here, but I'm over here having fun with my friend, my rival, I don't even know what to call you. You know what? Your name is Shoot from now on. There we go. Either way, give me a second here. You're getting a shout out. Whoa, we're over here watching Tokyo have a connection. Let's see. Well, I don't know why I shouted at Wongus, but they can have that too. Let's see
This
here.
turtle. This turtle. This
This
turtle.
turtle.
This
This
turtle.
turtle. This turtle. Let me see. I can't spell. This is a problem. Help me. I haven't slept in 1500 years. Let's see.
Cell phone.
Hmm. Ah, look. I have here. Help me. Let's see. We'll do it like this. Please. This is going on a VOD. Help me. Let's see. There we are. Thank you for tolerating my bullshit. Let's see.
Yakuza ki wank me.
Got a knife. Die.
What are you talking about? He doesn't end up in the yaoi dimension till Kiwami 2.
Three cell phones.
Me of the past. What happened?
What happened?
3 cell phone.
Shouldn't remember. But I also shouldn't forget.
He was a world before he was a man. He was a creature before he could stand.
A warning.
Okay, now we need to.
I hit the look.
Then you hit look again.
Dead. Where is this place?
Where is this place?
The bar wasn't ever real.
Wake up, Tokyo. You were doing peyote in the park again. Alright, let me see here. Shoot! But let's see.
As I finished my meeting with Turtle Guy and went back to my room, I began some preparations. I sent a message to Shoot, and I made him a promise not to chat with Goddess at 11 p.m. Just as I had warned him before, Turtle Guy appeared and stole the password, which meant that the thing we spoke about previously was going to happen. Next, from my closet, I got out the pin stick gun I had procured from me, but I had procured for me by the same man who got the illegal cell phone. It was the real deal, with some kind of origami attached. I was confident that I could get this through. I opened the tunnel behind the scene and stepped immediately with the top of the head. The fact that I had imagined it in such thorough detail must have been because it was me who was meant to kill her like this. But did I really possess the murderous intent necessary? I felt like maybe I didn't. At that time, what I felt was a sense of calling, that murderous intent I held on for so long, until recently it was nothing more than an opportunity. Gun and phone in hand, I stood up.
What is this lady cooking?
Murder.
Alright, let's... hey! It's that one Sam Jackson movie, Glass.
Where they drowned Bruce Willis in a mud puddle.
Mm-hmm. Oh. The glass is cracked. It's a metaphor for the walls coming down. And then we find out Tokyo was in Silent Hill the entire time.
All decayed into ruin. Everything. And her, too.
No, it's not fair. She was actually fun to talk to. Tokyo Morishima has had hard times. The moon of Fiolta, what does that even mean?
I go back to my room. The feeling of fire in the pin stick is still buzzing in my hands. I sit down in front of my computer like nothing happened. Then, just as always, I reach out to the same keyboard as usual with the same fingers. Talking to the little guy was fun. I was able to talk to him several times that day. I called him again after Meter died too. Once Meter died, the entire flow changed. It was me who changed it. I got my hands dirty and changed it. I used the phone and the mail I sent from the cell phone to tell them about sudden death. I had to do this. I had to know the storm. It was so exciting. I wanted him to know that Matthew could predict things. Soon, the lovely owl will disappear from before me. And when that happens, it's you who will become involved with me next. That's what I really like to say. To you, my very existence itself is like a gun with the seeds that are pins to it. Once again, I sat down in front of my computer and prepared. Trouble guy entered my channel on water. There was something very important that I had to tell him. I had to tell him that this is still the beginning.
It's not the end. It's the beginning.
Games have just begun.
Wait.
If you've opened and are reading this mail, then it's almost certain that the person reading this is me. I'm writing this to myself with that belief. The me of the future has probably lost several memories. Soon, they will be coming for me. I had stayed on the run, but it's finally gotten to the point where I can't run any longer. If I get caught, they're going to mess with my head, so I decided to seal off some of my memories. I've been thinking about and preparing for this for some time. I decided to use hypnosis to bury certain memories deep down. If I am ever allowed my freedom again, then that must mean that I don't know anything, can't do anything, or I'm no longer either a threat nor a boon to them. What I mean is that's you now. So I'm warning you, trying to forcibly retrieve those memories is dangerous. It will only bring you death. They are watching you. Don't you ever forget that. At any rate, danger will come someday, so you'll need to be ready for it. Your enemy is not one single organization. You're going to need weapons. The super strong sort of weapon I wasn't able to hold on to. You're going to need to find her too. She's looking for you. Those special abilities should be helpful. And do not forget this. No matter what, the only one who could stand up against Kamui is Ayame.
More.
More!
After I finished chatting, I wrote a mail to the local guy. I thanked him for taking me in even though I was void of normal emotion, for teaching me about the shelter, and more than anything else, treating me like a man. Even while knowing that physically I was a man. Until I was given the existence of matter, the reason that my mind and body were always all messed up is because I have gender identity disorder. My body is a man, my mind is a woman. I don't know if I was born with it or if it was due to my life in the shelter. The splitting of genders happens over the several stages in between the sperm fertilizing the egg and the birth of the child. Physical gender is set 8 weeks into embryonic development and mentally it happens between 5 and 8 months. When this process works properly, the child's gender matches up in body and mind. So with gender identity disorder, some sort of trouble occurs during the process, and the genders of the body and mind split up. This is one possible theory. In fact, there are actual recorded cases of this happening. Anyway, precisely because my mind and body were all messed up, the girl who had plugged in system fit me. Nando and I were a perfect match. Although I am a fake woman, with the appearance of a woman, the clients as my audience, my communication with others as a woman, and having felt what it was like to be treated like a woman, I was able to find who I was supposed to be. When that happened, for some reason, my special abilities of a shelter child suddenly made themselves apparent. I sent the mail and took a deep, deep breath. I thought about my future, my calling, my fate, my destiny.
What a twist!
I will remind you, this was written in 2005.
Why did she have to be killed?
Why does she have to be killed?
By my hand at that.
It's because she was absolute evil.
She didn't throw her trash away properly.
No, of course not. She was the stereotypical embodiment of Kamui.
Kamui. And what about Ayame? Am I good then?
That's not it either. I'm an Ayame believer, but I don't believe in good nor evil. It's just a standoff. If A is evil, then B is called good. That's all.
Understand. The standoff itself is the problem.
That's exactly right. Right in the center of that standoff is where he is.
So, because of that,
Yeah. That's why he gets killed. I actually think Meadow is fantastic trans representation, to be honest. I'm gonna be real with you. I was gonna make a lane joke a long time ago in regards to Meadow. The moment she started opening up about having dysphoria, that started making way more sense about this, you know?
It's very good handling.
Mm-hmm. And again, 2005, and again, as a sequel to the Silver Case, in which Kusubi is literally expressing his jealousy of a vegetable in regards to the sexual attention that Kamui was getting. You get me? I would say it's
Yeah.
growth, but then again, this is a different writer from Suda, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Either way, I think this is a good wrap-up point. How about you, my brother?
I think this is a pretty good time to wrap up, but I do want to check something really quick.
Yes?
So, Placebo, we are now on chapter 4.
Mm-hmm.
Are we on chapter 4 of Matchmaker?
If it'll show me, let's see. We are currently on chapter 3.
Okay. So we'll start with Matchmaker, then we'll do Placebo, and I
So-
think we'll be able to round everything out next stream, maybe.
I do like the sound of that, because frankly speaking, we are on part 5 of this so far.
I think so.
Good. Because I know Monday is going to be Shiryabu's big day out, so look out for that if you're a VOD watcher. In fact, let me see here. Do I actually have my YouTube on here? I'm going to grab that real quick for anybody who feels like supporting me by subscribing. You hold still. Please, I promise you, it's worth the wait. But even still. Let me see, where is that? Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. Wait, what is wrong with me? I have it in the pinned comment anyway, so you know, you can use that instead in the pinned comment, but even still. Needless to say, you've been supporting me considerably tonight, and I'm very thankful for it. Maybe, just maybe, more stuff like this can happen as a result, but you know, I'm mostly
Thank
over
you
here
for
to...
sitting around and watching us yap.
Correct. If you like the sound of my voice, then frankly speaking, that's all I could ask of you, because frankly speaking, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. In a way, I was low-key in the same place as Madhu in regards to just kind of not having anything to work for in regards to life, you know what I mean? My teen years were not great, let's put it that way. Also, Sheep over here just like, I think Kusubi is good rep as well, to be honest. In what regard?
Good rep for good fathers? Maybe?
I would think. The man will literally just be out here dropping slurs, but he loves his daughter. Either way, it's just one of those things just go, you gotta understand, frankly speaking, sometimes this game can be a little bit politically incorrect, and it's allowed to be that. Kusubi is 100% gay to be so real. Honestly, you know what, I could believe that.
Unfortunately for Kusubi, his boyfriend is in love with a serial killer.
Yeah, that's just, and of course it's just like Akira is nowhere to be found. It's just like I can't get dick, I can't get big dick. What am I even good for?
Where's Big Dick?
Where is Big Dick? That's what I'm asking. My name is Kosuke.
Where in the
and
world is Biggest Dick is?
I left my wholesome job at the Heinous Crimes Unit to help my best friend who was going through a crash out at the end of the first game, and now there's no Big Dick either. What the hell? Suda himself said that maybe he wouldn't, but he wouldn't admit it. Yeah, Kusube's a hard ass who lives in different times. He wouldn't be about it, you know? Either way. Naturally, I'm over here just like, hey, look at that. More Captain Wayne tomorrow, because I'm going to be real with you. That game is fantastic, but still. Tell me what you're up to, guest.
Well, once again, on crunch, still working on shit. My list of things to do got exponentially larger. But I will be present on our buddy's channel over at twitch.tv/Fahoozle on Thursday for the Game Awards. Immeasurable disappointment will be abound. I will want to blow my brains out by the end of it. There will be no Bloodborne 2. I will be mad at Xbox. But I'll be joined by... Well, it's his channel, but I'll be joining him and our friend Kenka Ranger there as well, because we're going to be live reacting to that.
Does Kenka Ranger have a channel?
A art channel? I don't think so. But
Yes, they do. Understandable.
He does?
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
look
shouted
at
them
that.
out. They wish
No,
they were playing no game.
He does art on his Twitter page of the same name, so definitely go ahead and give him an eye or two. He does very good work.
If anything, I've seen it. It's very nice.
I will be back here next Saturday, though, to continue playing the Silver Case and give myself emphysema by doing Tokyo's Boys.
If you or a loved one have contacted mesothelioma because of Kamui Uehara, you may be entitled to compensation. Whether or not that compensation is good really depends on how life goes in 20 years, but you know, it's the 25th Ward. Unfortunately, life was never all that good, you know?
25th Ward, where life is Chungus, and you will be killed for taking the recycling out on the wrong day.
Correct. Frankly speaking, this is all the more reason we need to go think about our lives and maybe go check out Thug while we're at it, because man doesn't stream this late. What do you mean? But still. I mean, yeah, he's a new type in TSA, so I can see him using those powers to fuck with folks. That's a thing. I don't even think that's the actual Kamui, but even still.
Well, considering how Kamui works, it could be. We don't know. And that's kind of a problem.
Suda will not tell us. We'll find out more in Red, Blue, and Green, because apparently Kamui is dating Midori Kawa, but you know. Have you played through No More Heroes? Yes.
He hasn't gotten to 3 yet.
I have.
Nor have they played. You have? Did you play through 3?
I've streamed it. I've beaten it twice.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. Well then, Mordred, we're gonna have to fix that. It's implied in one of those games. Apparently correct, but even still.
Yes. So there's a whole thing yammering about lore before we raid out. There was a whole thing from Travis Strikes Again where he shows up and everybody lost their shit for very good reason, because TSA is the game that links Kill the Past, Killer 7, and No More Heroes all together underneath one roof. Does it make sense? Fuck no. Is it cool? Absolutely.
The fact that Batman shows up and he's confirmed to work for the same organization as the Killer 7 should say a lot.
Well, the other thing too is that Batman, he shows up in the novelization for Killer 7. I forget if it was a novelization or if it was like a short story. But way back when they were making books and light novels and shit for these properties, he does show up.
Honestly,
so that deep pulls. Yeah, Killer is dead. Not the game, the story.
Honestly, yeah. Killer is Dead feels like a prequel to Killer 7 in a way, isn't it?
Yes.
I thought you said Batman, and I got confused until you realized you meant Batman. I don't know Birkin's first name. I only know his daughter.
You want to know what's really funny? His first name is Shigeki.
The rumor come out. This man is mixed, yes. This man is washed, yes.
But yeah, Travis Strikes Again is basically the point where Suda said, you know what, fuck it. Everything is canon to everything else. Who cares? I made cool thing. Buy my game. Kill John Riccitello.
We can't make No More Heroes sequel. We're doing something else now.
We're making Romeo's a Dead Man, which is probably going to be canon to all of this somehow.
What are you doing over there? Romeo as a Dead Man isn't out yet. Don't worry, comes out February 11th. Listen, but no.
Hey, everybody! Here's one more thing you need to know about Romeo as a Dead Man. It's $50 fucking. 50,
You know
50. In a world where games are almost 100.
You know what else you need to understand about that? There's no AI in it.
Yep, there is no AI in it.
In other words, you should probably consider supporting Suda in the same way that I keep telling you to go support Kodaka in the fact that they make video games that are actually about being video games instead of being Skinner boxes, you know? Also, I'm sorry, I had tits off the entire time. How are you, Chess?
I keep forgetting it's called tits.
And apparently saying hi by subbing for 26 months in a row. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy. You make this so worth it, you know? But then again, you know, the support alone makes it worth it, so I'm happy about that. Who knows?
Yep, that's right. The show, this whole circus, it could not be done without viewers like you.
Correct. You could pay me money, or you could just pay me attention. I will gladly take both, but you know, it be like that. If anything, it keeps me alive in the cold and dark that I've been working off of, you know what I mean?
All that a TSA pre-check. That's funny.
I'm probably gonna get Code Vein 2 after Grimbus. Hey, yo, same. I love anime bullshit, you know? My thing is, it's just like, what's the weirdest thing about Code Vein? The anime design or just EO? I think it's EO, but you know. I only know No More Heroes because of friends. You know what? I think, Wongus, I'm gonna keep it a book. What if we did a marathon stream as a dono-thon? I think that would be a good idea, you know? I can play No More Heroes in one sitting. That's no problem with me.
How quickly can you get through all 4 No More Heroes games in the stop time?
Give me 4 days. I'm not even kidding about that. If you give me all 4 games, I will stream them in 4 days. But you know, we'll worry about that later.
That is in fact a story for another day, Batty. Mm-hmm. But yes, that is exactly what happened, and I was like, sick.
Look at you two bumbling it up, but even still, we'll worry about that later. I will get your romantic backstory another day, but even still.
We have to go raid Thug before he goes offline because he's never on this late. It's like seeing a unicorn. Get him.
I need to support my brothers, and you need to do the same, which is why I say to you, my name has been Megiddo, Ichi, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Stay safe, drink water, whatever you do. Don't do the Griffith thing about Shiryabu, but even still, I'm glad nonetheless. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you later.
Goodbye.